He's in there ragging on Imus. He's in a great mood.
Hello, Mr.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how have you been?
What's in here?
Oh, wow, you
Oh, I love
some
this.
pep in your step this
I
morning.
love this picture of Howard. Oh, wow. I just love this picture. Look at this one. Oh, my God. Well, I like this one, too, but this one, look at this. This is
Lovely.
Doesn't it? Wow. Here's another one. Look at this one.
I like this one better.
Huh?
I like this one better.
Well, but this one shows sort of his eyes. See?
But they look evil.
Well, what seems to be the problem?
Hi, Richard.
Hi, I just love this photo.
It's all yours. No, I can't give it to you. Come on in.
Hi.
Well, Richard Simmons is here, and I'm thrilled. As you know, many years Richard was uncomfortable coming in here, and now has changed his mind, and I couldn't be more thrilled to see Richard Simmons.
There he is!
How are you? Welcome.
Lipstick, I think.
What do you mean he's wearing lipstick?
I thought his lips looked awfully pink.
I'll ask him if he's wearing lipstick. Maybe that's a new thing for guys. Hey! Richard, you look great.
Look at you.
Robin thinks you're wearing lipstick. I don't.
I don't wear anything.
Are
If
you
I
wearing
wasn't
makeup?
morbidly obese and atrophied, I'd
Here
get
he
up.
comes.
He's saying hi to Fred.
Nice to see you.
Everything good?
Saying hi to Benji.
Hi.
Benji lost. How much weight did you just lose?
Oh,
Look at
Richard, I
Benji.
love him.
How are you? Hi, good morning.
Benji kissed Richard on the cheek, and
I gave
Richard
you
pulled
some-
away.
You want some
Wouldn't you?
moonshine maple syrup?
Give me a little hug first. I haven't seen you.
Artie's up to 300 pounds. Richard.
297.
Artie is up to
Feels
297.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
He's fat.
I'm back in town, and I'm working.
Take a seat here. Would you
But
like to sit next to me?
get on a
No, I
mic.
want to say hello to Howard.
No, but
All right,
I don't want to say hello.
Say hello to Robin.
He spends his whole
That was so
time
funny.
here
Those
saying
things were so
hello.
funny. I never heard of.
Aren't they
I
great?
never heard
That's
them
your,
before.
give me a hug.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you?
Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Hi, Robin.
Don't come in here, Richard.
Now I'm going to smell like Richard the rest of the day.
Sit down.
No,
No,
Hello,
sit down.
darling.
It's not funny.
No, come in.
You're not funny. Sit down. I'm trying to do a serious interview.
Could those shorts be any shorter?
Those are short shorts.
He's wearing
It's the
hot
same
pants.
ones. It's,
I know.
it's the same ones. It's the exact
Can I
same
ask a question?
ones.
Do you wear a jock strap underneath your shorts?
Yes, I
You
do.
Do you, a jock or an underwear? Do you wear underwear or like a
A supporter, an
Because I
athletic
don't see your
supporter.
balls are cocked.
No, it's here. You know,
Oh,
it's
what happened to your
underwear.
ass? What did they do to you?
I fell in the airport in
Let me
Dallas.
see that again.
No,
Lift up
it's
your
too
shorts.
painful. It's too painful. I was in the airport.
Wow.
I was going to go teach a class, and I went to the bathroom, and it was water on the floor.
There was a big welt on your ass.
No, the whole thing.
Let me
I
see.
fell.
Pull off your
No,
shorts.
no. I fell, and I passed out in the
Why
bathroom.
didn't we read about this?
Well, I didn't really
Richard
tell
Simmons
anybody.
Passed out in a bathroom.
Why did you pass out?
Because I hit myself so hard. I dislocated my
How do you do
shoulder.
that? How do you hit yourself?
He slid on a
I
wet
slid
floor.
on a wet floor,
And you
did a
pa-
tumble, and fell all here.
You're lucky you're not paralyzed.
Almost broke my hip, Howard.
Wow.
And then I dislocated my shoulder.
I'm sorry to hear that.
When
and
did
it's
this
been
happen?
2 Fridays ago.
Wow.
It was really because I had to go to Joplin, Missouri, to teach a big exercise class.
When something like that happens to you,
Yes, sir.
who are the people that you call? Because I don't know a thing about your personal life.
I didn't call anybody.
Do you not have a loved one? Who
No,
you have
I-
no mother anymore. Your mother died.
No.
You'd have to call his
Yeah.
dogs.
Who do you
No,
call?
So your
I didn't call
family-
anybody. I
Anyone
had to get
special
on
in your life?
I had to get on a plane.
Who are you in love
Who
with?
takes care of you?
Who takes
My
care of you?
housekeepers.
I'm so sorry.
After
No,
the
they're
Katrina
wonderful. You
thing.
would love them, Howard. If you ever came to L.A., you
So
would
after
love
you
them.
injured yourself,
Well, I tumbled, okay, and the weather in Dallas was tornadoes and
you're
hurricanes.
a guy who cares about people. You love people. You love helping
Yet
people.
no one close.
Yet you don't have. When you fall.
Well,
and
Howard,
hurt
if I would have
injury-
called you, you would have just laughed.
No, but I'm just an acquaintance. I'm talking about who in your life is you have no wife. You've yet to marry, which I'll never understand. You're a good-looking man.
Oh,
You gave
you
up
know,
on
I don't
Barbra
really think I'm
Streisand.
that good. I don't.
You're a handsome man. You're in shape. You
Well,
have
no,
everything
but
a
that's
woman
not the
would
point.
want.
I don't think anybody wants me.
You'd have everything a woman would want to share in life, and yet you refuse to get married.
Your ass hurts. and-
Imus found a woman.
Even
Richard.
Imus
You
found
could
a
find a
woman.
woman.
Are you dating anyone?
I hurt so bad, Howard. Can you be nice to me today?
Am I not
can
being
hardly
nice?
sit. I can hardly sit down.
think
But
I'm kind
Richard,
of being
after
nice.
Katrina, you were with your family on that special.
Right,
aren't
you have a
close to
brother.
them?
Are
That's
you
my,
saying
but I'm not
your
going to
ass
call
is
my
so
brother.
sore you can't sit down?
It hurts.
Do we need
Your
one of
ass
those
hurts.
donuts
It's so
for you?
hurt. I've had
why
ice
is
on
that,
it.
you
I've
think?
done heat. I'm serious.
I
Have
believe
you
it.
ever fallen like this?
Not like that.
No. Did you ever get a big bruise?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't
Where?
have much on my ass.
What? How?
I was with a guy.
Oh my God, Robin, help me,
Silly,
please.
silly.
This guy was into
Silly.
S&M.
No,
He
seriously.
fucking whacked me.
No,
right on my
seriously. It is like the most
ass.
painful
Do you want me
thing.
to rub your ass?
No, I do.
Do you want? Is that what you're asking for?
No, you know why.
Come here. Come over
no,
here.
I don't.
Get over my knee.
I know it hurts.
You know what
I'm in a lot of pain, Howard, and I came here.
Come here. I'm going to make it better.
No, I came here.
Come here. Come here,
No,
and I'll
I
make it
can't.
better. Come
I
here. You'll
can't.
see
No,
what
it
I'll
hurts.
do for it.
Robin, look.
Show it to Robin. Show her your ass.
Oh,
Let me see
the
it.
whole thing.
Big bruise.
It's
Come
so
over
horrible.
here. Come here. I'm going to make it all
I
better.
just want a little sympathy, maybe.
You've got it.
But you know why I came today.
Sit
Why?
down.
You need a root beer. A root beer will cheer you up.
Hey, Richard, help Artie out for 1 second before we talk about your personal life and why you have no one in your life.
No, I don't want to talk. I want to talk about Congress. I haven't talked to you since.
I'm going to get to that.
And do you know? Can I tell
Talk
you?
You're
about
running
Artie.
for Congress?
Artie drinks Hawaiian punch for
Every day.
breakfast. He has 5 to 6 Hawaiian punches a day.
But I heard you all were on a nutritional food.
He's gained 10 pounds.
He's gained 10 pounds.
Yeah, but you
weight
all
loss
you have a
contest.
sponsor now who
Yeah.
you're working with. Isn't the sponsor helping him?
No.
What
No,
do you?
we don't have a sponsor. What happened is we're doing a rapid weight loss contest.
Who?
We all of us who are heavy set on the staff.
Well, who would that be?
Myself, Benji.
Benji just lost
a lot of
35
weight.
pounds.
On this new thing?
He did, yeah. And
Oh, great, great.
In the rapid weight loss contest, I gained 10 pounds.
He's hitting 300. He weighs 296.
Now, we got to figure out what to do here, man, because I'm losing it.
Artie's lighting up a cigarette.
Do you, what?
Yeah.
This helps with my weight.
It's not helping.
Talk to him.
He needs help.
You know, the last time I
Don't
was.
you find cigarettes help you lose weight, though? That's what helps me
Tell
lose
him you
weight.
do heroin, too.
That's a good weight
He's
loss.
tried it all.
I don't do that anymore, though.
Do you allow smoking in here?
No.
Well, could you put that out, please? I have asthma.
Oh, really? Are you serious?
Yeah,
Oh,
I have very
Asthma.
serious
What's
asthma.
asthma?
Asthma.
Is
Oh,
asthma.
asthma.
Is
The last time I was here, Howard, and,
Yes.
and you were so
I'm
wonderful
so
to help
happy
me.
to see you. I can't tell you. We were estranged.
But
for many
you said
years.
you were going to take me out with
Yeah.
your fiance,
Sure.
and
That's right.
congratulations.
I would love to.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm engaged.
How
Yeah,
wonderful.
But that's why I ask you about your life.
You got to see The Rock?
You fall down, you hurt yourself severely,
Bad.
you pass out,
I thought I broke something.
and you call a bunch of housekeepers. Why
No,
are
they're
you
not-
Why are you not going to find romance? How old are you now? Honestly,
This year,
if you don't mind me asking.
it's sort of a personal question.
How old are you
And
now?
when I hear this music,
Richard, how old
it's
are you
sort of
now?
hard for me to concentrate.
I'm worried about you,
Let me
honestly.
guess, you're
This year,
I think your image publicly is a facade. I think you're lonely. I think you're sad.
You think he goes home and
Yeah.
cries?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact he's 59 years old. He's never
I'll be
married.
59 this year.
Wow.
You
Isn't
look
that great?
great.
Do you
look
ever dream
fantastic.
of finding love?
I dream of just helping people. You know, we've known each other for a long
but you've
time.
done that. You've done
I'm
that.
doing it every day. I do it every single day till the rest of my life until I die.
But wait,
Our
do you
obesity
take
problem-
vacations?
That's your work. What about
No,
your
that is
personal
my
life?
that is my life. That is my mission. Like this is your mission.
Who's the hottest woman right now who, if you could fantasize, that you would marry?
It
Who?
used to be Barbara Streisand. Now
Yeah,
who
and be
is it?
real, though. The hottest one. And you could get any girl on the planet, and you know it.
I came here to talk about Congress.
We're going to talk about Kyra. I'm talking
When?
about fucking. I'm talking about you putting your penis inside a woman.
Oh, Robin.
Don't even entertain
Gary!
that.
When is the last time
Gary!
you got laid?
You're
Richard,
gonna-
get over here.
Kill
Gary!
yourself, Richard. Don't
Gary, where are you?
No, Richard, be serious about your life. Lock the doors. Richard,
Gary!
sit, Richard.
I can't.
sit down.
Wait,
Sit
I want to
down.
ask you. I want to tell you something. Let me just
You're
me
my
just
favorite
move
guest
over.
of all time.
No, I
And
know.
I love you.
But
No.
but let me say this to you.
I love you.
I love you
Are you
very much,
comfortable with
Howard.
a man saying I love you?
I love you,
Okay, I
Howard,
love
and I
you.
have loved you for how long?
Did your father love you?
Oh yes,
He did.
He was a
Were
wonderful.
you a love child?
Yes.
Then why did you eat so much as a child? What do you think was bothering you?
Have you been in New Orleans?
Yeah.
It's all food. I love
love it.
food.
Did you ever go to Mother's
Have you
there?
been? Oh, Mother's,
Did you have an
the poor
issue?
boy place.
love it.
Growing up, did you have some issue that was bothering you that you felt you had to keep like a secret or something?
No, I just was very unhappy because
Why?
I was overweight, and that's
But
hard
why
as a
were
kid.
you overweight? Why didn't you
Because
ask
I just
yourself that
loved
question?
food. I mean,
No, no.
you're raised in New Orleans, Louisiana. It's all food.
Like we
I
know
was raised
Artie's-
right in the French Quarter.
Artie's running-
I was raised 5 blocks away from Mother's.
Richard,
You
you've
know
dealt
what,
with weight loss your
Richard?
whole life. You can't be that
Richard,
naive.
you're deflecting.
You're deflecting my
You're
answer.
deflecting.
You're deflecting my question.
I mean,
What was your misery? Were you hiding anything, or
no,
feeling
no.
like you
I
had
just really
a secret?
loved.
Did
I
you
just,
have friends?
Probably not.
Probably not.
I'm pretty much stay to myself.
Did people
Yeah.
find you annoying when you were a child? Seriously, my parents found me annoying.
A little. I was a
little
handful. But can I talk about something else, just for
You
a
look
second?
lovely.
Let me just for a second.
Heavy set,
Okay.
lonely kid in New Orleans. A Confederacy of Dunces was
You're
about
supposed to. You're supposed to put the cigarette out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Leave him alone. Why did he's a heroin
Wait,
addict.
let me finish.
He's a gambling
I was
heroin
here.
addict.
The last time I was here.
I got some issues that I'm working through.
The last time
Why
I
do
was
you
here.
always wear a costume? Like, why will you never wear?
You're like I'm.
This is not a costume.
No, I mean your workout.
That is so offensive.
No,
this is not a costume.
it's
This
the
is a
Richard
uniform.
Okay, fair enough.
Superman,
Why always?
Spider-Man,
Wonder Woman?
Batman. Oh, I was going to come in a suit, but I thought you'd make fun of me.
When you were a child, I'm curious. Were you invited
Robin.
to? Were you invited to
What,
birthday
dear?
parties and
Robin,
sleepovers?
help me.
He
You're
says
supposed
he-
to be helping me.
He
No, because-
said he didn't have friends, Howard. Why are
You
you
never were invited to a birthday
parading
party
him?
or a sleepover?
I sort of stay by myself.
You never slept over the other little boys' homes? They never invited you to sleep in their room with them? Why is that funny?
Listen for a second. Stop for a second.
There's a person
Stop it.
on the
Wait.
phone who wants to
Stop
date
it.
you.
Stop it. Stop it.
Hold it. Let's see if this works out. Jenny, you're on the air with
Can I have
Richard
a little
Simmons.
water?
Yes, please.
Hi, Richard. This is Jenny.
Jenny, good morning to
Good
you.
morning. I've been the biggest fan of yours for so long.
He's a
and
terrific guy.
You're so amazing. I just wanted to know if perhaps you would want to go on a date with me.
Well, how old are you?
Ah.
I'm 22 years old. Very.
Would you date a
mature
22-year-old?
22.
You will
I'm very
not?
mature 22.
Are you hot?
I'm super hot, and I exercise all the time, Richard, and I eat right just for you.
Why not make love to? When is the last time you made love to a woman? I'm talking about had good sex.
Gary! Gary!
Why won't you entertain this? You're so
Because I am
above
focused
sex?
on. I am focused on. Gary!
Get over here and talk about your ass.
It's not about sex, Richard. I just find you very sweet and attractive.
Oh, I
wrong
never
with that?
thought of my. You know,
Why does that
you
send you
sound like
into
a
a
beautiful.
panic?
Because I'm not attractive. You know, I'm just
are.
sort of
You're handsome.
middle. I'm sort of in
Do you
the
really
middle
feel that way?
somewhere.
You're
Oh yeah.
gorgeous, Richard.
Oh
You're
yeah.
so
I'm
handsome.
never. I don't.
Do you think she
about
wants you for
that.
your money?
She sounds like a very
Not
sweet
your
girl.
money. I make a lot of money. It's your thighs. That's what does it for me.
Your what?
Your
His-
thighs. I see those your little shorts that you wear, and those thighs. I can't control myself.
Howard.
Wow. Cut her out? You want me
Well,
to hang up
thanks
on her?
for calling.
Why do you want to hang up on her?
Well, because I wanted
You
to
don't
talk
want
to you
date
about
with
something
her?
really
All right, I
important.
gotta hang up.
He has no
Jenny,
interest in dating this
He
woman.
doesn't want to date you for some reason.
No,
He wants a
I'm
different
sure
one.
you're a beautiful
Which
woman,
lady
Jennifer.
does her pussy, Richard. Which one do you like more?
What?
Who is this person?
All right, goodbye.
Who is that
I
person?
said the word pussy. I'm so sorry. I know you're a very refined man. I am so sorry.
Howard,
Yeah.
look, can
I'm glad
you
you
can
turned her
focus on
down.
me for a second, please?
I'm glad you're
It's
not
re-
dating her, by the way.
Can you focus on me for just a second? Because it's really important why I came. The last time I came,
When is the
I
last
asked
time you
you
came?
all.
That's what I'm asking you. When is the last time you
I
came?
knew you were in trouble.
You brought
Richard,
it up.
when is the last time you came?
Gary.
You have a
Gary,
beautiful
I wanna
heart,
leave
and a
now.
No, Richard.
No, I do because
Don't
you're not.
say that.
Well, because I'm trying to
All right,
make a
go
point,
ahead.
and you won't let me talk
you
and do
said
anything.
the last time you came.
picked on me. You picked on my shorts. You picked on my
No.
uniform. You picked on my past.
I'm not picking on you.
And you
I'm
know I'm in
curious.
pain. I fell. I can hardly walk. I can't. And he's laughing.
Howard, you should at least plug what he's plugging.
I'm
Yes,
going
what is he
to.
Gary,
What's
why don't
the
you,
rush?
Gary, get in here? What's wrong? You're supposed to be here with me.
Richard, what are you plugging? Go ahead. If you want to do
I'm
it
not
that way.
plugging. I'm just doing something to try to help our children.
Go ahead.
I know you have children, and they never really had a weight problem. But the majority of people out there have kids, and if you've been watching the news, it's getting worse. Between 2000 and 2005, people who are over 100 pounds, 50% up. 50% up. We're in trouble. Our kids are
That's
in trouble.
That's a lot of fat.
Okay, so I came here last time, and I asked you to ask your listeners to come and fill out a questionnaire on my website, richardsimmons.com.
Okay.
Would you like to know how many from this show alone, how many of your listeners actually went to my website
3, I guess.
and filled out the complete form?
3.
Ooh, how many?
12,000
Wow.
people.
No
nice.
kidding.
My hand up.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Just from this one show.
And what did
okay?
that do?
No, wait. So I got 70,000 questionnaires finished.
Yeah.
And I flew to Washington last month, and I met with a couple congressmen, Congressman Wamp and
Okay.
Congressman Kine,
Right.
and George Miller, and all of these wonderful congressmen, and we dropped our first bill in the House of Representatives. It's H.R. 1224,
And what does it say?
which is trying to get PE back in the school system.
Physical education.
Under the No Child Left Behind Act, which is going to be reauthorized in May. Now, what happened was 5 years ago, the No Child Left Behind Act
Artie's
came.
bored with this. Look at him.
Wow.
Artie hates this. Why do you hate? You're snoring.
Oh,
He
no.
slept.
He fell asleep? Artie?
He
Artie?
could care less.
Artie, let me finish this. Artie, wake up. Let me finish this. Okay.
Artie, think
All right.
about the children.
So I went to
Fizz
Congress
Ed.
in a nice suit. I actually went to see Congress. They let me in.
Wonderful.
I went to all and met all these congressmen, and we
important.
dropped our bill.
Now, are schools not having phys ed anymore?
The majority of schools don't have it. Some have it 15 minutes a week. Because I was trying to explain in the No Child Left Behind law, it is reading, math, and science. And they took a lot of things out. 15 states, Howard, don't have recess for the children.
Richard is right.
No
it is
lunch?
very important.
No recess, no recess.
No, they have lunch.
They still have lunch,
But
Artie. It's
Richard
okay.
is right that gym. You know, I always hated gym class when I was a kid,
I
but
loved
because they had shitty teachers.
Right, and
they
they
were
torture
sadists.
you.
They
It
would
was a
torture you.
torture fest.
But if they had somebody there who could motivate kids
And teach them that it should be a part of their everyday life.
and that it
You know
was
what?
fun to exercise, it would be very good.
So-
You're absolutely right.
Okay, so I
But
went.
What about you?
I
What's
dropped the bill.
taking care
well,
of you?
let me finish this, please, Howard. This is the most important crusade I've ever had in my life. I mean, everyone's talking about the obese kids. No one seems to be doing anything about it.
You're a good man that way. I
And you know
believe
what?
you're sincere.
Mom works, Dad works. They're not going to get it at home. The only place they are is in the school for 7-8 hours. Some schools have extended it to 9 hours. It's all about getting our kids ready for jobs that will compete with kids all over the country. So now I've come back and I wanted to ask you. You can go to my website, richardsimmons.com, and you can press on, and it'll tell you who your congressman is. I'm asking your listeners, and I know they're busy,
Yes.
if they could come to richardsimmons.com, and if they could just find their congressman. There's already a letter written. All they have to do is email it.
Okay,
and,
fair enough.
And I've gotten 16,000 people to do that so far.
Well, we're voting for Sanjaya. We can do this as well.
Yeah, we can vote for Richard's
We
bill.
can vote for Richard's bill.
So-
We will
so-
back you. We'll back you. Listen to me.
It's richardsimmons.com.
You don't have
It's
to
right
beg.
there in the.
You don't have to beg. We'll do it. If I say we'll do it, we'll do it. My listeners will do it. They're not assholes.
And wouldn't it be great if we could knock out obesity in children so they don't grow up to be obese teenagers
Yes,
and
it
obese
would.
adults?
Well, I will go and recommend to my audience that they that they get on richardsimmons.com and get in touch with their congressman. You don't have to beg.
No, this means so much to me
Now,
because
you
I was
care
a little
so
fat
much-
kid,
we
and
know
I didn't take PE. But the PE I'm doing for schools is different than sports.
Were you
Robin.
embarrassed in PE? Were you?
I didn't
because
go.
You were fat?
I didn't go.
You skipped out.
Yeah, I had very serious asthma. A lot of people in New Orleans because of the water.
Were you embarrassed to get undressed in PE? I was. I didn't like.
I never took PE.
I went to the locker room and I didn't want to show my penis.
Were you like the last picked if there was ever a game to be played? Nobody probably picked you.
I was really happy, Robin.
I still think no one picks him. That was what I was getting at. You fall on your ass and you almost kill yourself, and no one is there to pick up the pieces and love you. What's going to be with your life?
Well, I got up.
With
I
a
was
dog,
supposed
a
to
dog
catch
is
another
nice.
plane, and I had to go to Missouri, and I ended up staying over, and then I had to go to Arkansas.
You
then
don't
I
have
had
a
to drive to
significant
Joplin,
other?
Missouri. It's just sort of me. It's me and my dogs and my housekeepers, and I have a beautiful life.
All right, if that's what you say.
You know.
I
Do
just
you
feel sad.
vacation, Richard? You didn't answer that.
Well,
I never see you in the tabloids on vacation with anyone.
No, I don't go away. I'm taking several hundred people on a cruise to Luz.
Right.
In April.
And and you will not share your stateroom with anyone. You will be there by yourself.
Well, I have hundreds of men and women that weigh 200, 300,
No, but I'm saying
400,
we won't have anyone.
500 pounds.
You won't have a lover.
And I'm
will you?
with these people, really, from 6 o'clock in the morning
You don't hide from them?
till 10 o'clock at night. No,
I would
some of
hide
these-
from them on the boat.
I have like 100 diabetics. I have people who are so sick
And they
because of
fork
their
off
weight.
a lot of money, these diabetics.
And it's and it's
How much are you worth now? Honest to God. Richard, talk to me about your net worth.
you're the wealthiest person.
No,
Howard. You're the
no.
wealthiest
I
one.
somehow
It's
think
all
you
over
are.
the newspaper. How much money in the stock
He's
and
gotta have
everything.
$80 million.
You're fabulous. And
I think he's worth
Net.
way more than $80
He
million.
said housekeepers.
Really?
So he
Net?
has several people helping.
Can I say what I think Richard Simmons is worth?
Okay.
Okay. $200 million.
Whoa.
What do you think of that? Am I off? Am I off?
You're low.
Why did you never go public with your company? I mean, you could. I mean, you've got products.
I had it. My whole dream was to help other people who were overweight to.
Right, you didn't do it for the
to-
money.
To love themselves
Right.
and to respect themselves and to feel good about themselves.
Are you going to cry?
No,
Yeah,
in this,
he's getting
but no,
upset.
you know what I'm saying, Robin.
Now
In this
stop it.
country,
Yeah.
in this country, overweight people,
$200 million. Am I off?
overweight people are treated like garbage.
Am I off on
Well,
the
if
amount of
everybody's
money?
overweight, who's treating
I'm
people
low.
like garbage?
Richard says I'm low.
Pardon me?
I know. I said, if everybody's overweight, who's treating everevery like garbage?
Well,
The
no, I'm not
overweight
saying
people.
that everyone's overweight, but in our country, you were judged by the pound.
What do you
That's
do with all
true.
that
That's
money?
very
Do you own a
sad.
plane? Do you own
No,
a jet?
Howard, no,
Do you,
Howard.
how many homes do you have?
Do you fly commercial?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes.
Robin,
You
can I
don't?
jump in here a second?
Yes.
I know for a fact, because Richard used to tell me, when he flies, not only does he fly commercial, generally first class, I think he buys the seat next to him because he has a lot of work to do, and he can't be, if people interrupt him, he can't write his letters and stuff.
So he buys 2 seats.
Yeah,
What
but
kind of
people
work does he
people
have to
come
do?
sit next to me all the time, and I try to help them. You know, I was on the plane coming here to New York yesterday, and this man came to talk to me, and his daughter is
Was he hot?
His 17-year-old daughter is 290 pounds. She's 5 feet
Oh, for
1.
Christ's sake.
Yeah, but Howard, come on, be a little sympathetic about
I mean,
this.
for God's sakes.
And
I
so
mean,
he said, would you call my daughter?
No,
And
I am sympathetic. I think
I
it's
said, of
terrible.
course I'll call her. And so, you know, when I get to my room, no matter what city I'm in, I make my phone calls and I try to make people feel good about themselves and give them some hope.
Who are you dating? What is the woman's name? I know if a guy with
It's
200
a
million.
secret. You think he just doesn't... Is he like a rock star and
Yes.
his fans knew that he was attached?
He's
No.
like Eddie Van Halen
I see.
No.
of the chubby set.
I sleep with dogs. My
Hey,
Dalmatians.
don't call these women dogs.
No.
Britney Spears is not a dog. She's a troubled girl.
Be a little sympathetic to these women.
He must be with Britney Spears. What do you think of the whole Imus thing? Do you follow that story at all?
You know, I've never watched him or heard him,
He's very ugly.
but you would have to agree if you're going to be serious. If you're not going to be serious about this, then I won't get into it.
Well, I'm being
We're
very
very
serious.
serious about this.
It was not good.
Not good. When
It
I
was
worked
really
with him,
not good.
I used to go on the air. And
Did you work with him?
Yes, I worked at NBC
That's the same
Radio.
building, yeah.
If you ever saw my movie, you'd know that. Now,
And were you friends?
no. You're on with Richard Simmons. Now, for more information on Richard's campaign to bring gym class back to schools, go to richardsimmons.com.
Schools really don't have a gym class.
Yeah, they
fine,
don't
though.
have PE and
Thank you,
That's what he
Howard.
told
I
you. Yes.
appreciate
Mark,
that.
go
That's
ahead.
what PE is.
physical education.
Mark, good morning.
Howard, Richard, I'd like to thank you for coming back and enjoying the show. You might be my favorite all-time celebrity guest. You have the greatest sense of humor in the studio. Howard, I want to know, what do you think is Richard's all-time best moment involved with the show? Personally, I loved when you guys dangled the food out of the ceiling.
Mark,
That is a classic.
No, Mark,
You were
I'll
not
tell you what the
offended by
classic.
that.
I'm
What is
loving
the
today's
classic?
whole ass hurts bit.
My
What did you say?
I said, I'm loving today's whole ass hurts bit.
And then he fell. That welt, I don't think was from falling, personally.
Where's the welding?
I've seen welts
It's on
like
his
that.
hip.
Oh no, my whole.
I've seen welts like that in porno films.
No,
Let
it
me
is.
see it.
It
Let me
is so.
see it.
No, no,
Honestly.
no, Howard. I'm
Hold
in
on,
such
come over here.
pain. Why
Richard,
can't you
come
have
over here.
respect for my
I'm gonna
pain?
fix it.
It's a
Come here.
cylindrical
You know what our
weld.
favorite
near me.
moment was?
Come near me.
Come here.
What?
You know what our favorite moment was?
Uh-oh.
Do you remember, Robin?
What?
When I put those fake tattoos on and I put the little brown wig and the mustache?
That
Yes.
was great.
And he didn't know it was me. Was
I
that?
didn't.
Was that unbelievable?
You were amazing.
We
You
were
were great
You were
then.
And
good
I have
actor.
a picture of us together in my living room.
You dressed up like a man. I remember that. That was wild.
And
Really, he did. I'm not being funny.
Like, well, a man? What is he?
no, I
doesn't
dressed
dress
up
like
like
a
I
man.
dressed up like a rough
Let's
guy.
stop pretending. Richard's not the most macho guy on the planet. He's
Well,
very.
he took
He
on a
embraces both
macho-
sexes,
Dressed
and
up
he's.
like a
persona.
ruffian.
You're
Yes.
sometimes very womanly and sometimes manly.
Womanly?
Yeah, he relates to both sexes.
Oh,
That's why people
stop
like
it.
him. Is that a
I'll
bad
go,
thing?
Howard.
Whoa.
I just wanted to say
That
that.
was
No,
wrong.
it's
That was
okay.
wrong.
God,
Richard,
wait,
womanly
let me
is
apologize
not
to Al
it.
Sharpton.
No.
Richard, wrong. Richard,
Richard, stay.
you
come on.
appeal to both sexes.
No, if you want me to call and help you, you let me know.
My favorite moment was when
Richard,
you-
come here. Come
No,
over here.
Richard,
Don't
come
leave
on,
like this.
Richard.
Richard, you're making a mistake. Don't leave like this.
I knew
Oh,
Howard
my
would get out of
goodness.
line.
Did I say something wrong?
Yes, you said he was womanly.
He is.
No, he might have, some...
Female tendencies.
We owned it.
What?
Female tendencies.
Well, don't we all? But you can't call him womanly.
He made out with Sandra Bernhard at the Channel 9.
I
roast
love
that
the guy.
time.
Why did he leave like that?
Because you hurt him. You
I don't
called
wanna hurt
him a woman.
No, you did not.
You
I did
did.
not call him.
You did.
I said he
you
appeals-
said, you said he was womanly. You didn't say he appeals. You
He
said you're
appeals
womanly.
to both sexes.
Well,
Brad
that was
Pitt is
after you
womanly.
say, please. That was after you said he was womanly.
Artie, did I say something wrong?
I think
Honestly.
you called him a broad.
No, I did. I loved it.
Richard?
I'm going to go out and say
You
something.
said that.
I'm going to bring him back in here.
Well,
Wait.
actually, then he said you appealed to both sexes.
Gone. Oh, there he is. He's out the door.
that door.
Out the door. You could go
Out the back
that
door.
way and
Go out
get
the
him.
back door.
Hurry,
You're
hurry,
freaking
hurry.
out. He's in the areas. He's in the... They gotta stop. Go.
Wait, he doesn't even know where to go.
Follow Gary. Tell Lisa to pin him down.
Hurry, Howard. He's at the elevator.
No, don't let him go. Do not let him go. Why are you guys just standing there?
Oh, my
Camera
God.
guys, stop the door.
Oh, stop. Will somebody stop
Will someone
it?
go? Stop it. Jeez.
Greg is standing there. Oh, there he is.
Open the door.
The poor guy has to go downstairs.
Don't leave like
There he is.
Come on. Go, I'm ready to go. What do you mean like that? I'm okay, Howard. Richard, come on.
The guy coming right in the elevator's having a great time.
Really? I need your help.
Richard.
Oh, he's
Please.
just
Oh, Richard, come on.
Guy in the elevator's on his
Please
way to
come
work.
back
He's
in.
seeing Howard Stern consoling a crying Richard
Come on.
Simmons.
Come back in. I want to apologize. For real.
Oh,
Richard,
no.
please. No, don't go. Where'd he go?
Oh, come on, Rich. Come on, man.
Massage his back.
Come on.
Hey, let the guy go. He's got to get down to accounting.
Tell him to come out of the elevator at least. That guy's got to go.
No, come on.
Tell him to come out of
Come back in. I
the
want to
elevator.
apologize.
We have to talk about this.
All right, I'm sorry. I feel awful.
It's all right.
You called him a
I'll leave
chick.
you alone.
Yeah, I mean, how do you get over that? What?
Tim saved you.
Oh, Tim is
sorry,
going to ride
Richard.
down with him.
I hope you're all right.
Tim knows how to handle this.
Yikes.
Tim's chubby.
By the time Tim gets out of there, he'll be a svelte 180 pounds.
Oh, geez.
Richard's gonna have him exercising.
I thought the days of Richard Simmons leaving in tears was over.
I actually feel bad. Should I feel bad right now? I feel bad.
Well, you didn't do it.
No, but I don't know. It's something about that guy. He gets to you.
He's very hurt right now.
Has he ever left the studio without crying?
I don't think so.
Well, yeah, he always cries. But
That's like his exit.
Really crying.
good try,
Yeah, he's
Howard.
really
Did you hear
crying. Yes.
How funny was the guy in the
heard
elevator?
And saw it all.
What?
We heard and saw it all.
Oh, you did good.
Yeah.
I mean,
How about the guy in the elevator who's going on his way to work and sees you consoling Richard Simmons?
we know that guy.
Oh, we do? Good.
Yeah. Jeez. Did I say something so terrible?
No.
Yes.
I did?
I
I'm
mean, how
sorry.
would you
I think
like it
he-
if somebody
I'm very
genuinely
feminine.
called you a woman?
I
That
am a
didn't
woman.
say you had feminine tendencies.
He said you-
you are a woman.
So
You're
I said you're
womanly.
womanly and manly.
I'm trying to
No,
remember.
you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You did not.
Play the tape.
It went like I'm trying to remember how it sort of ramped up because you said he
I feel
said,
awful.
He said my favorite time was when I dressed up like that, and you said you dressed up like a guy.
Right. And I'm like, how can you say he dressed up like a guy? Like, what is he? And
then
you said he's very womanly.
Well, he's like a
Yeah,
woman.
he has feminine tendencies.
Right, he's
That's
very-
not what you said.
He's womanly. I'll stand by
You
that.
said, let's face it, he's not the most masculine, macho
yeah.
guy.
I know
and-
tons of
I
guys.
think he'd be the first one to admit that.
Yeah, me
But
too.
the thing is that Howard just said you're womanly.
He is.
And
He
is, though.
that's not a very nice thing to say.
Why is that
I'm
bad?
sure when you were talking to him about his early years, he heard that a lot.
Oh, gee, I don't know. Why would he hear that?
Why would he hear that?
Yeah.
I don't think he's changed.
But what's wrong with being womanly if that's what he is?
If you're a kid growing up, you don't want to be taunted about, not being...
I didn't mean it tauntingly.
But
I
I'm
meant it,
just saying it
yeah.
probably was a throwback to his earlier years.
He grew up a fat chick.
Maybe it was you guys speculating on those marks on his buttocks.
Well, that didn't help, I'm sure.
We didn't get
I'm
to
having
He
a
was,
good time with
he
him.
was being hammered at that point.
He left very upset. And
Man,
I
he
love
was
the guy.
really-
I said he was literally bawling out there.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I really feel awful.
And I said I thought that the days of Richard Simmons leaving here crying were over, but apparently
Guess
they
again.
aren't.
I am
it was
so bad with
heartbreaking.
him. I am bad with
Awful,
him.
awful.
I apologize profusely. I love
I
the
guess
guy.
you're going to have to go
I'm going to have to go to Al Sharpton today.
to apologize to Richard Simmons.
Yeah, I meant
no,
nothing
you should
by it.
call him later today.
I will. He said he'll come back when he feels better, which
but
will be.
you should call him and just
I will.
say,
I will. I feel terrible. I mean, the guy was. He
didn't
wasn't
mean
acting.
anything.
He was really
You
upset.
have to apologize to Harvey Firestein.
I would apologize to Richard. Never mind Harvey
who's
Firestein.
going out. No, that's wrong. Wrong.
Tim, did
I didn't
you,
mean that.
Tim.
Yeah, out, Q, Robin. What do they have to do with this?
Tim, how are you?
Good. He was crying all the way down, and
Oh.
I tried to consult, and he says no. He walked out. So
Oh.
Oh, I don't understand what happened.
Did you tell him you lost 2 pounds?
10, Artie.
Did you lose 10?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Teaspoon out of the ocean.
Right.
But he was visibly shaken, and
He's such a good guy.
Yeah.
I really feel bad.
Please support his campaign to get PE back in the schools.
Yes.
Go to richardsimmons.com.
Honestly, I hated PE when I was a kid. I wish they would have taken it out of my school.
Oh, stop it.
But he's
you
right.
had to learn to add exercise to your life afterward.
I did.
Instead of having it there all along. I don't believe in the torture that goes on in these
I
gym
feel
classes.
awful. I can't go on with the show.
Howard, did
I
Richard
think
really
you're
come to-
do you have a cell phone number for him?
He won't answer my phone call.
He might.
I don't have a cell phone for him. I don't really.
Maybe Gary has it.
I was excited that he came back on the show, and I fucked it all up.
I know. We won't see him for another 10 years.
You sure he just didn't have somewhere to go?
Oh,
Hey,
stop
He
it.
did. Well, you know what? I mean, he did have to leave at 6:45. But
Yeah, he did. He had to get out of it, but I hope he wasn't pulling my leg.
Oh, that didn't look like it. He
No.
didn't, cry at the door and then walk to the elevator. He was crying all the way. Never stopped.
He's a good actress.
Oh, here we go.
I feel bad. I do. Honestly, I do, and I apologize.
Well, let's stop the show.
And I don't apologize to people often, but for him, I would because I love the guy.
Yeah.
I don't want to make anybody cry.
You attempted to console Richard once he stormed out and went down the elevator. What was he like in the elevator, in the lobby, leaving?
He had his back to me the whole time, and he was, crying on the way down and dabbing his eyes with his tissue. When he got in the elevator, got to the lobby, it opened, then he absolutely just rushed out in the lobby. So that was it. So
I think it was sticky, and that's basically it. I think he was sticking it up, and he saw the clock in there, and he knew he had to go.
And that was his dramatic way of taking care of that?
Yes, he's a drama queen.
Give him a message.
Don't come back. I don't know.
Hey, Robin.
Yes?
Do you think there's any truth to his, Richard being upset and crying and storming out? Or do you think that was a little bit of shtick, a little bit of...
It might, with Richard, it could be a little bit of shtick, but it could also be shtick that started from hurt feelings. It's hard to tell with him.
I thought he was really crying, but the fact that he said he had to go at 6:45 and that was about the same time he...
I know, that's a little suspicious, isn't it? I can't believe he can keep such a good eye on the time and know when to go out crying.
That would be a true performer, I think.
And when Tim followed him and went down the elevator with him, he cried the whole time.
That's true.
I don't know. Can he turn on and off the waterworks like that? He should be, in Hollywood acting.
Artie, do you think that was a sort of a bullshit storm out by Richard today?
Yeah, I think he had a good ass fucking going on somewhere and didn't want to miss it.
You two were really starting to click this morning. Are you upset that he left, or?
No, I was kind of happy. No, he's a good guy. He's a great guest. And, I just don't like to be judged for my appearance. I find myself to be beautiful on the inside.
How are you, all right?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Oh, wow, thank you.
I was listening to the wrap-up show.
Were you?
What, was there a problem?
What
It's just,
happened?
I feel bad,
About what?
Artie writes paychecks. Artie just writes money to everyone, when he wants to solve something.
No, I don't write money to everyone.
He didn't diet for the weight loss, so he just writes a check to everyone.
How many checks did you write
What
yesterday?
happened was I yelled that
And
out
people
because I
take
thought
it.
it would sound funny. It's I didn't get into this. I feel guilty, so I'll just give you $1,000. And when you say something like that on the air, you're like, well, fuck, I don't want to be a welcher. And so I just wrote 2 people checks for $1,000.
Then because Sal fell off the stage in Tampa,
Yeah.
Artie wrote him a big check.
What happened was...
What's that all about?
That wasn't supposed to get out. The weirdest thing happened. I told Sal, let's just not mention this to anybody. And then Jim McClure must have had some sort of mind meld. He just brought it up on the air as a scenario. And I'm like, how did you know that? And I thought maybe does Sal want me to talk about
Why
this?
didn't you want anyone to know?
Well, just because of what's happening right now. Who cares?
How much money did you have to write him?
When Sal got hurt and came in here and was like, I got to take the kids to Disney. It's paid for already, blah, blah, blah. I felt bad because I made quite a bit of money at the Tampa gig. And this particular gig, I didn't have to pay my agent commission because Levy and myself ran it.
Mm-hmm.
So I just went up to Sal. I gave him less money than I would have had to give my agent commission. I said, I feel bad. Technically, I sort of produced it and you got hurt. So I'll pay for Disney for you. That was it, It was a few $1,000s, but it's like,
That's nice, yeah.
But he already had Disney paid for.
You know what he did with the money?
What?
He hired an aide to walk around with him.
Well, in the situation, I figured it could help, So but that's that and the weight loss thing. It's no other, I'm not sitting around just handing out money.
Hey, you all right? Everything cool?
No, I'm not all right.
Not feeling any urges or anything?
About what? Urges?
Big H.
Oh. Well, I mean, every day.
Yeah.
It's a struggle every day?
You still taking that drug that keeps you from craving heroin?
Not as much.
Good for you. How
Not
often
as-
do you take it? The Artie saga.
It depends on if I need it. I feel like,
Is it like a vitamin, or you take it when...
a vitamin?
Yeah, it's like a vitamin, Robin.
One a day?
What's great about it is if you're going into a situation that might be a high-risk situation.
Like what?
On the road or something?
On the road.
Uh-huh.
And there's certain cities where I knew it was easier to get than others. If you take that...
So Vegas, you take it?
Yes, I
Because you
did.
don't have any more physical cravings, right?
Well,
Yeah, I mean, you don't have withdrawal symptoms.
no, that's gone.
Yeah.
But, it's like...
Did you ever actually?
Who had the funny? Just not a funny quote, but I think Charlie Parker had a quote about heroin. He was like, "They can get it out of your body, but they can't get it out of your mind."
So when you,
I remember what it was like. You know?
Did you take that pill for so long that it just stopped all your cravings, or did you have to go through like an intense detox eventually?
Well, that's what the pill avoids.
So you never had to go through the horrible.
Oh,
sweats
I did years ago.
Yeah, but not this time around.
Yeah, I was about 3/4 of a way through it, and I reached out for this guy in desperation. He said, "You don't have to do that. There's a new drug." I went through like you got to get through like 4 to 5 days is the hell. If you get past the 4th day, you've come through the worst of it, and then it's just a matter of getting fluids back and just because I mean,
sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's horrible, but so around the 3.5 days in, I got this drug, so I'd gone through some shit. But what I do is if I'm going on a high risk thing, you take that, you can't get high from heroin. It blocks the high, so it's not an option. You could get it.
It's worthless. Yeah.
Right.
It
so
would do nothing.
If I'm going, like, say, to Vegas, I'll
If he's
take
going
that.
to, let's say, like work.
If I'm going to be in Manhattan.
Because heroin's nowhere except on the road.
Or in the Manhattan area,
Right.
where
Any
it's in
stressful
abundance.
situation.
Yeah,
you
well,
take it.
whatever, you take it and look.
See Artie popping that pill every 5 minutes.
It's just not an option because I'm not going to get high from it.
Wouldn't it be great if they could do that with food? Like if you had a pill you could take so you
Taking
didn't
it, you
crave
could
it.
not eat food.
Well, now they do it with this fucking stomach thing. I refuse to ever do that, though.
No, you don't need that. You know, Beth was
I
saying the
know,
other
I
night,
know.
Artie's such a good-looking guy. And I go, do you really mean that? Do you think Artie's handsome? Because when he's thin, he's very good-looking.
So why are you telling me he doesn't need the banding? He could get to a point if he.
That would be so depressing.
If
me
he
just to get
goes
it.
to 400.
All right, 400, we're getting him the band.
I don't see how that's possible without. I want to explode now. I don't know how. Where am I going to put another 100?
You're only 100 pounds away. You're not that far off.
That's a lot, man.
400 is going to be really depressing because that's going to be like you physically can't even walk.
Then you're.
Do you think Dominic was
confined.
ever 400 pounds?
No.
See, because another 100 pounds, I couldn't imagine that right now. Like, where the fuck is it going to go?
Where does it go?
I wonder what you'd look like. Could you get up to 400, do you think?
Oh, no.
I might want to
Howard,
see
don't
that.
say it.
I don't think so.
And then Sal told this story on the wrap-up show. He was at Disney World, and I guess because of all the Vicodin he was taking for when he fell off the stage,
Yeah.
he took a bunch of stool softeners because he hadn't shit in 3 days.
Oh.
So he took 4 stool softeners. He never got back to the toilet in time in his hotel room. He shit all over the floor. all over
No.
And then he had to clean it up with that arm in the
With
cast.
one hand.
And then his wife came home and realized he didn't clean it up good enough. And no wonder she doesn't fuck him. I mean, he was calling her to help him clean up his shit.
Oh.
Every story
man.
ends with her just saying, I don't care about you. It's like,
It's too much.
because he was
Wow.
telling a good, everyone's got their funny shit stories. So it sounded like he was just telling a funny shit story, but then the whole point of it is Sal's wife not wanting to help him in any way.
Is this the heaviest you've ever been in your life?
Absolutely. It's not even close.
What do you think's going on? I mean, like, you're pretty happy. Your work life's happy. You're
gambling
career.
again?
Career-wise, I've never been
What do you think's going on that you're eating
more
so much?
successful than I am right now. But
You going to the shrink still, or you stopped?
no, I haven't gone in a while.
And you're trying to date women. You'd think.
That's the other problem. I've been dating them.
So
I'm on a bit of a roll.
It doesn't deter your activity.
I found when I was fucking new chicks, it was like I wanted to look good, because when I take my clothes off, it's kind of embarrassing. I figured that would motivate you.
I don't know.
Do you ever like this?
I'm beyond caring about that.
Really? Like when you take your clothes off when you're with a new chick, do you ever go, shit, I wish I was thin?
Yeah, sure. But
But you're not giving up the
You
food.
get over it.
the boner takes over.
You know what the problem is? Women are still putting out for you. You're getting too
That's
famous.
it.
That's what I just said, yeah.
If they would stop putting... Okay, women. You gotta stop fucking Artie. It's the only way he's gonna get healthy.
I mean, chicks are...
It's their fault.
If the pitching is horrible, you're not going to become a better hitter.
What?
I don't know. It's about laziness and just enjoy. I'm in a rut of in the afternoons just ordering food and eating while
Parmesan.
I'm watching TV.
What is it replacing? I mean, really, what is
Heroin.
the hole that you're trying to fill with
I don't
the
know,
food?
heroin or
Hey,
relationship.
can we bring up something else? We've got Artie off the hook here. Sanjaya, he's got to win. He's got to become the American Idol.
Absolutely.
It's the only way this is going to be good now. We're this far into it.
We gotta make him the guy.
He's got to be it. And when they were saying, it's impossible for him to win and the producers will be beside themselves, that's what I want to see. It's almost
Right,
like...
they should be beside them.
I mean, how much fun is it watching Imus lose his job? How much fun would it be for American Idol to totally get fucking ruined?
To see Simon's face.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, when they make him one of the final 3.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Oh my goodness, it's going to be the greatest day you could ever have lived through.
What is it? Every Tuesday night now you vote or something?
Yeah.
Tonight we vote. Tonight
is the performances, and then you vote.
Tonight it's up to us.
Do it on the phone or?
No, you could do it. Can you do it on the internet, or you have to text
No, you can
message?
text message, but forget that.
No,
I don't
you
even,
can't text.
I can't even text message. What does that mean?
You don't know how to text message?
No.
I finally figured out how to get them. And that's a mistake. See, this is my point. That's a mistake. Now I got 1 million of those to fucking check every day.
Billy, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, I just wanted to thank you. A while ago when you started talking about Sanjaya, I went on the internet, and me and my buddy, we bet on him. Now,
Really?
If Sanjaya wins now, we win $30,000.
How much money did you put up on the bet?
We each put up 200.
200. Imagine the odds back then. Remember when we first started talking about this and everyone said it's impossible?
See, you know
he
what,
put
dude?
down 200 stupid bucks. He's going to win 30
Well,
grand.
you see, but now's a bad time to start talking about it because he's still got to win.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly,
So
yeah.
it's
don't count the money yet.
No, we haven't counted.
Yeah, don't
it
go
yet,
out and spend it already.
Yeah, but it
No,
looks good. I mean, I believe tonight we're going to really get out there and vote. I know I am.
I am, definitely.
Yeah. We've been voting all the time. We tell our buddies to vote and everything. But if you go on now and you bet on them, $100 makes you like 800 now. So his odds are way down.
Way down, yeah.
I'll never forget that. In 1982, in the NCAA tournament, a gym teacher I had was in Las Vegas and put $100 down on Georgetown to win the national title. Patrick Ewing was a freshman, and no team from the Big East had even come close. So the last game, Howard, Georgetown, North Carolina, right?
Right.
We all went over to my friend's house, and the guy came over, and we're all watching the fucking game. Now he's going to win. He would have won 20 grand.
Wow.
He put $100 down. So it's a close game. This is when Jordan was a freshman and Patrick Ewing were freshmen. Jordan comes down and hits the fucking, as a freshman, just ice in his veins. Boom. 25-footer nails it. The place goes nuts. But now Georgetown had scored with Ewing in the middle the whole fucking night. They had to come back up, hit a basket, and it would have gone into overtime. And odds are with Ewing, they would have won. And a guy on Georgetown, this guy Freddie Brown, basically it almost looked like a fix was in. The gym teacher's up yelling, throwing potato chips at the fucking TV set. The guy just tossed a little pass to the other team. James Worthy, who went on to become a great Laker, was on North Carolina. The guy didn't know what to do. The kid fucking panicked, threw a pass to the other team. The guy took it, just dribbled around, couldn't even believe he gave it to him.
Wow.
It was like the fix was in, and the gym teacher, this is in front of children who he teaches, picked the TV set up and threw it took it into the bathroom and threw it in the shower.
That's good.
He cost he had to pay for the TV. It cost him $800. Yeah. But he would have this guy reminded me, putting that money down, 20 G's, he would have won. But how many more weeks does that have to have before Sanjaya wins?
Let's see. It's probably 8 weeks, maybe? 7 weeks?
7 weeks, maybe.
7 weeks.
So that's
Pedro.
a long time. You got to be diligent. How much do you win?
He wins $30,000.
Wow.
Pedro, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Wow, that's huge. I love stories like that.
Yeah, Pedro, you're on the air. I should have put my money where my mouth was too. Pedro, you there or no? Okay, no
Yeah,
Pedro.
here I am playing the guy with the odds every week, and it never occurred to me to bet.
Richard.
I'm gonna watch it.
That's okay. Richard Simmons just walked out. Richard, where are you going? Where are you going, Richard? Richard, it's okay. Please come back. Richard, come back.
Excuse me.
Richard, don't leave. Richard, don't leave. Don't leave.
No, please. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you.
Oh, hey, Richard.
Don't leave. Richard.
Don't leave like that. Richard, don't leave like that. Are you serious? Don't leave like that. Come back in. Come on.
No, I'm gonna go.
Why are you being like that?
I'm okay, Howard.
Richard, come on. Come back in. Don't go like that.
I gotta go.
Really? Are you being for real? Richard, please.
It's okay.
Oh, Richard, come on. Please come back in. Richard, come on. Come back in. I want to apologize.
Okay.
For real. Richard, please.
No,
Don't go.
I want to go.
I feel bad. Richard, come on.
It's okay.
Come back in. I really meant nothing by it.
I'll come to see you again when I feel better.
Oh, no. Come on. You're not feeling it. Come back in. I want to apologize.
No, thanks for helping me with my thing with the kids.
All right. I'm sorry. I feel awful.
It's all right.
All right. I'll leave you alone.
People believe in romance. Oh, you don't
No
care about that.
prenup.
No prenup.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, of course he got to do one. Come on.
No, man. Hey, didn't Michael Douglas do one and then he's kind of cancelled
He
it?
ripped it up.
But they
that's
said
cool.
that doesn't count.
He's insane.
Yeah, but he's a moron.
They
He's
said
not a
he-
Beatle. You know what? He
Right.
might just be in love.
Yeah. If I was you, I'd find that owl, and I know you're a vegan, but I'd eat that owl. For once, you make an exception and eat the bird.
Oh, man.
But I was worried, you know what, because I said all these references to light.
Yeah.
It says almost you're saying now there's a light shining on me. I'm free.
Yeah.
I feel better.
Well, you know,
I'm
the
happy.
thing is, when you do a project like The Fireman, because you're not actually sitting down and crafting the song, I think what happens is, psychologically, I think stuff that's just in you comes out, because that's all you've got to pull on. So
Yes.
I think love and light and, you know...
And it's a darker, edgier album than I think you've ever put out. And I think it's because you went through a dark place. And sometimes creatively, that's maybe what you need.
You know, that could be true.
Maybe
I don't
life was
know.
too
I'm not a
perfect.
Maybe
psychologist.
the eventual birth of something good.
Hey, by the way, I feel now that there is almost like a TV show going on in front of our eyes, The Bachelor, starring Paul McCartney. Everyone's trying to date you now.
No, I don't know about that.
Well, hold it a second.
Are you?
Well, Robin is, and I'll get to that in a minute.
He's after me.
Yeah. There's a couple of girls here that actually want to throw themselves at you. But here's the thing. There was a period of time after the divorce, I saw you dating Renee Zellweger, a couple of dates with her, who I think is attractive. I like her. Maybe
Sweet girl.
she's good to me. Mrs. Paul McCartney, Mrs. Renee Zellweger, well, you know, I like that.
Zellweger McCartney?
I thought Zellweger McCartney might work out. I saw Christy Brinkley when I saw you over the summer.
Yeah.
She was throwing herself at you.
Howard, you know what, Howard? You read too many newspapers. This is it. See, I'll tell you, you want to know the truth about that?
Yeah.
I was at, they had a series of concerts out in East Hampton.
I was there.
You were there.
I saw you.
And at one of these, my nephew, who I went with, Lee, he just sort of said, "Oh, Chrissy's over there. Do you want to say hi?"
Yes.
So I go, "Yeah, sure." You know, so I've known her over the years, Billy's wife, and when she was Billy's wife. So I just went over and said, "Hey, how are you doing, Chrissy?" And I did it, mwah, mwah.
And they photographed.
And they photographed it. So then the next thing, you know, Paul makes up to Chrissy. Wow, it's the big new thing. It was all over the English newspapers. And then same thing happened with Renee, really. She was a friend of a friend, and I went to a lunch where she was. And so then, you know...
hold it. The
But
thing
aren't
with
you trying
Renee...
to meet these people? You go to a
Yeah.
lunch with her?
You're more social than you've ever been now.
I'm a
You're out there.
social,
You
I'm
gotta
a social person, Howard.
No, you have to put yourself out there because you're dating. And you are a man who needs love. This is why I feel
You
very
don't like to
connected
be
you.
alone.
I feel you're very evolved this way.
Does anyone like to be alone?
No.
I think, you know, guys like romance.
You
love.
never made
I do, anyway.
You never made out with Renee Zellweger?
I did not. And now, Howard, you're going there again. I remember last time
Why
I came on
wouldn't
the
you, though?
show.
She's fine.
She's a very nice person.
But not your type.
No, I mean, we
The date didn't work out.
It wasn't like that.
But it is like that.
No, it isn't.
The romance.
If you didn't
Howard,
like her, you would have
I
gone
was
out with
there.
her again.
I was there.
Are
I
you
was the
attracted
guy.
to her? Are you attracted to her?
I think she's a very nice person.
But you would not go out with
I think you're a very nice person.
Would you go out with me?
No.
I would.
Was there a thing with Rosanna Arquette?
Yeah. Now, Rosanna Arquette. That was the other one.
There were some ladies during that summer that I did date, and
I would love
it
to
was
have
all
sex
very-
with her. Rosanna Arquette.
But Howard, I
terrific.
think you would love to have sex with anyone. I mean,
Anybody who would.
or am I wrong?
You are right.
I thought so.
So you were into this whole dating scenario that I was following because I'm worried about you. I am. I want you to find love. I want you to be connected to somebody good. horribly affected by your divorce. I didn't like what was going on one bit. And I was
I don't
very
know if you
vocal
heard
about
us during that time, but
No, I didn't. I was in England. Probably a good thing, was it?
But you know what I respect about you? You took the high road.
You know what, man? I mean, things don't always work out,
You're
and
telling me.
you know that,
Right?
And I like the idea of trying to be kind of reasonably dignified. I don't think it helps to really go mouthing off all the time. And the other thing you got to remember, I got kids, you know.
And you got a daughter with Heather.
I got a little baby, yeah. And so that's very much part of the equation. So in truth, what I'm trying to say to you now is I don't really talk about that.
Good for you.
So should we talk about the fireman?
Are you happy? Yes, I'm going to talk about the photo. Are you happy with this new broad you're with?
no.
Who's that?
The new woman, the rich one. I like her for you. I'll tell you
The
why.
New Yorker.
The New Yorker. I'll tell you
the
why
New
I like
Yorker.
her for you. And I'll get off it. But let me tell you why I like this broad. I don't know her name, Nancy. I like her.
You do know her name.
I had to think about it.
Why do you like her for him?
Because Nancy Chevelle, she got her own
You
money.
don't know her name?
And that's a good thing. Sir Paul's got to be very, very nervous about that.
Everyone knew her
You're a
as
very
Nancy.
wealthy man. Everyone knew her as Nancy.
Yeah,
you know
you
that
already
one.
know.
I know.
Okay, right.
It's all coming
They
true.
said her name was Miguel, but she called herself Lil. You understand what I'm saying? So my point is, this one, I don't know her from a hole in the wall. What do I know about you and your dating and whether she satisfies you sexually? I don't know. I can only guess.
Yeah.
I mean, who could satisfy you sexually? You're Paul McCartney.
You.
You think I could?
I've got a feeling, Howard, and that's really why I came on this show.
You never made love to a man.
No, I haven't actually, no.
There's a new book out about John that claims
Have you read that book?
Have you read that?
You know, that rumor came out a long time ago, and the thing was, the person that started the rumor, the book that it was in,
right?
He didn't know John.
Right.
And whereas I did. So I said to people, around about that time, I said, look, I was on tour with John. I grew up with John. We slept in the same bed in hotel rooms. We topped and tailed it like kids do, and you're growing up. And I said, and never once did I see any hint of that. Now, we spent drunken nights together.
Right.
I think there would have been a hint. Don't you?
When he was out of control.
Somewhere. If he was gay, I think there would have just been a hint somewhere. But it was a rumor started years ago that I think it's a nice story if you can make it stick. But I don't think it's true.
Here's what the book claimed. Your sexuality was so powerful over him. He was so enamored of you, so attracted to you almost, that you could have your way with him, not sexually.
Did you feel a power
but in
over
business,
him?
that you had that he was sort of at your mercy because he was so in love with you. That was the theory in the book.
Well, I like that theory.
Yeah, you wish that could have been true.
No, man.
No, not to have sex, but to be able to control him more because it would have been a little bit easier business-wise.
But Howard, listen, man.
Yeah.
You can make up theories about anything.
Do you imagine if you were gone and he was here, they'd be saying he had the power over you?
I think that might be very true. I mean, we can make up anything, and that is really, particularly with the Beatles, that's what happens. They just take one tiny fragment of evidence, and they blow it up into a book, even,
Yes.
Now, the thing is, let's start right here now. Why is she behind that glass? Because she
gotta
is
keep her
so,
away from you.
Robert
That's
is
right,
so
you'd be in
powerfully attracted to you,
No.
and the power you have over her.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Well, we
she
can
is
make
in
that
love with
stick.
it. Make it stick. She's in love with me. Trust me.
You wish.
Come on.
He's
You
already
wish.
started that rumor.
Do you want 30? While we're talking about love for a second, and
Yes.
because I want to play some tracks from the record, and I'm gonna be very complimentary because you did a good job here, and when you do a good job, I'll let you know it.
Thank you, Howard.
All right. Now, Robin, do you want to say something to Paul about how you feel about him?
Well,
and
I just
you
wanted
said
to
this morning
simply
you would
say,
like. Go ahead.
I'm throwing my hat into the ring. You need someone to be with, and I'm here for you. And I'm a vegan, so we don't have that issue.
Robin, what is going on? I mean, I'm thinking I'm just coming on a radio show, and this
We
is
could be very happy
it's the
together.
dating game.
I was
I
shocked.
think
She
we could
said
be
she
very
wants
happy
you.
together.
Well, I'm very
low
flattered.
maintenance.
Isn't she a
Low maintenance.
perfect date for the inauguration?
She's
Take me to the inauguration, Paul, please.
Now Artie wants you too, but I'll let him tell us about that.
He can have his turn later.
In all seriousness, there does seem like there's a sweepstakes out there for you. It's a dating sweepstakes. And listen, and you know what I'm going to tell you? Enjoy yourself a little
Just
bit.
imagine being an eligible bachelor.
Yeah.
It's like
At this time.
That'd be good.
It's like your daughter Stella said. Dad, be a little more selective.
The kids would
Did
like
she say
me,
that?
Paul.
Yes.
The kids
Did
would
she?
like me. Kids like me.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yes.
Well, okay then. It's inauguration all the way.
So
Now, you listen, Howard. You are bad. You know, you come on this show. You just make all this up. I love you.
What have
but
I made
you're
up?
bad.
What have I made up? You were dating this girl,
No,
Nancy.
you made that up. Yeah, but I mean, you know, you're
But
throwing,
no,
throwing
Rob,
Robin
no.
at me.
She
I'm
loves you.
throwing me at you.
Show Paul your breasts.
Oh, stop it. I don't think he would like that.
You ever dated a black woman? Ever gone interracial?
Sure he have.
Oh, what do you mean? How do you know?
I
that?
know all about it.
Have you dated black women?
Yes, I have.
You have. When was that period of time?
Back in the day.
Before
It
Linda?
was in the day. It was
Really?
before John fell in love with me. Stop it.
Too much.
Yeah.
All right, listen. We have to get to a lot of stuff. When you come in here,
I
it's
guess
not
I'm
often I
being
get a hold of you.
rejected. Oh.
I think you were just
I'll
rejected.
live, I suppose.
Robin owns 2 homes, by the way, just so you know. What do you think of that?
Honestly.
Right. So
I
now,
made, you know, like I was thinking of making my pitch all this time.
you got to answer some Beatle type questions before we get to
That's okay. I like the
All right,
Beatles.
all right,
Very
all right.
good band.
Just tell me something about Abbey Road for 1 second. Because
Yeah.
we were having a discussion before he came in and everyone was throwing out questions. I had heard that Abbey Road was not supposed to be called Abbey Road. You were going to call it something like Mount Everest or something.
Yeah.
This is true?
That is true, yeah.
What is the story there?
Well, you know, you're making an album, and towards the end of the album, you start thinking, well, we need a title for this. So you're looking around, you're fishing around. And the engineer, Jeff Emmerich, who is our Beatle engineer, who did all the great sounds for us, was smoking cigarettes called Everest. They like a kind of menthol cigarette at the time. And we kind of looked at that and said, Everest. It's kind of, you know, it's big, it's heroic. That could be good for the album. So that was the working title. But the more we thought of it, we went, no, this is not great. And just one day we were in Abbey Road working, and I just sort of said, well, look, you know, why not Abbey Road? Because if we did that, we could just run outside.
Right.
There's a level crossing, as we call it out there, zebra crossing. And we could just stand there, we could get photographed, come back to work. It'd take 2 seconds.
Right.
I said, and it's not a bad title, you know, Abbey Road. To us, it was kind of just the name of a studio. But I thought if you take it out of context, it kind of sounds like Monastery Lane. Abbey Road. It's got a certain...
weird? Isn't it weird how just a simple thought like that becomes a legend? I mean, that's like iconic now, Abbey Road.
Yeah.
And yet
Well,
it could have been
I-
called Everest. And that would have
Yeah.
required the Beatles to fly to Mount Everest and
For
do a
the
whole
cover
photo
shot.
shoot. So in a
Yeah.
way, it was sort of a lazy approach.
It was a cheap approach.
It was a cheap approach. What do you think of Ringo now coming out with this statement? He will not sign anything. Did you see Peace and Love, Peace and Love?
Have you heard that?
I love him.
It's the great.
I think he's cool, man. I mean, you got to love Ringo.
Yeah.
The thing is, you know, so the truth is, Ringo was always like that.
Right.
Really?
He was the one, if fans came to his door, he'd just say, piss off.
Right.
And he would not have anything. He'd say, you know, this is my private life. Out there, I'm a Beatle, that's fine, and I'll do things, you know, when we go to shows, but I'm at home with babies and a wife. I don't want that.
But it's a big statement to come out with.
I know it is,
All of a
yeah.
sudden, I will not sign anything. I said on the air, I said, listen, Ringo's not that busy. I mean,
He
Paul
said
McCartney.
he was too busy. He said he was too busy.
I mean,
No,
he's
but
too
listen.
busy. What is he busy with? That he's so busy.
Now he's signing mine now.
Right. I mean,
I've
you will
sent him
sign
mine.
things. You sign things from time to time.
I
mean,
just
it's-
signed outside the studio here, yeah.
Absolutely. It's not a big deal.
No, but the thing is, listen, he has the right to do whatever he wants to do in life.
You know who-
And he doesn't want to do that. And I think it's very brave of Ringo. I like that about Ringo. He'd just go, you know, peace and love, I'm not going to sign. And everyone go, what? I mean, you know what happened to him? He went up to Liverpool. Liverpool was just declared the capital of culture in Europe.
Right.
And so it was a big year for our hometown, Liverpool. So Ringo goes up there, and he opens the ceremony, he plays. The whole city loves him. He's the favourite son. And he comes back down to London. He goes on a talk show, and the guy sort of says, well, you know, you must love Liverpool and miss it. He goes, no, really. And so all the people in Liverpool going, ooh, ooh. And there was some, you know, the topiary stuff where they make statues out of out of hedges.
Yes.
Well, there was one with the Beatles, you know, up in Liverpool, and his head got cut off. Shortly after.
They were mad at
him. They were mad at him.
So
I mean, you know,
rubs
you've
people
got to
the wrong
love
way.
him. I love him.
I play that statement almost every day on the air. But you know how you get
Well,
him in
they're
line?
now saying that he's refraining from making any new messages because he got so much flack from that.
You know who's sitting and waiting to sign things? Pete Best. He'll sign anything.
We've had him on here, you know.
When you release these early Beatles anthology things, you know, like Yoko gives you permission whenever you have to go through all that mess.
How you two doing?
How you and Yoko?
Fine.
Doing? Yeah?
Yeah.
Wasn't there a 13-minute track you wanted to release that the Beatles had done, and then and Yoko said no?
It wasn't Yoko, actually. No, I think George didn't like it at the time.
Right.
The thing is, I was asked to do something in the 60s, and I was kind of grooving around London, and the other guys were kind of living out a little bit in the suburbs.
Right.
They'd all got married, so I was just kind of grooving around, and I got asked to do a piece of music for a thing called the Carnival of Light, which is a real sort of hippie thing, man.
Right.
And it was great, you know, and the guy said, you could do anything. So I just went into the studio before a Beatles session, and when the guys came in, I said, look, can we just have 15 minutes where I'll just organise a little bit of craziness? Is everyone up for it? And the guy said, yeah, sure, you know. So I said, okay, well, just wander around and just hit anything you want, just say anything you want, just play a bit ding on the piano,
right.
or go on the drums, or say,
Avant-garde music. Yes.
Avant-garde.
Yes.
As George used to call it, avant-garde a clue.
Yeah.
So I said, well, we'll just do this for 15 minutes, and then that's me covered. I'll give it to the guy. We'll put a lot of echo on it.
Right.
So we did that, and it is 15 minutes of avant-garde Beatle music. Now, because the Beatles was such a big thing, it now is of interest.
Right.
But, you know, I meet people at like my kid's school. There's like a nice dinner lady there who I chat to. She said, ooh, new Beatles music, 15 minutes. Ooh, I said, I don't think you'd like it.
Right. Nobody might.
It's
like
not
it.
what you're thinking it is.
Right.
It's kind of, hey, about you. Yeah, whoop, 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 whoop.
But you were willing to let it out there, but
Cool.
George was against it.
You know, and I thought it might be good on the anthology.
Right.
Where we were putting everything out. It was like every old bootleg we'd ever done. And I thought that might be an interesting part of the kind of 60s story. I thought that was the perfect place
Is
for
that
it.
good for Pete Best financially? Because some of that stuff did include him. Does he get a cut of some of the dough? So that's nice. Do you ever write him a check? Do you ever say, you know, I feel so bad for this son of a bitch when we threw him out of the band?
No, I
Don't feel anything.
No, I feel it. You know, I know his
pain.
I know his brother. I know the family and stuff, and we chat and
He
stuff.
hasn't written you letters from time to time. Said, "Listen, come on, help me out. It's killing me. You
How
guys."
about a reunion?
He's got his pride, Howard.
He does. Was he thrown out of the band because he was so good looking?
No,
It was his drumming.
You know what? The truth was, we just kind of fell in love with Ringo's drumming.
Right.
Ringo was in another band, and we had Pete, and we were working, and we used to go see this other band. We said, God, that drummer's good.
Right.
And one night, Pete couldn't do it, and Ringo sat in for him. And we all just went, It was like, oh my God, what is
What do we do
happening?
now?
There was something funny going on.
Yeah.
Behind us was this powerhouse and this person who was like taking care of the job. And we went, oh dear.
Is the lesson learned from that never
miss work.
Never miss work. Just show up and don't give anyone that opportunity. That's probably
Even if you're
it.
very ill,
Right.
show up.
No,
Don't let Ringo sit in for you.
I haven't spoken to you since George Harrison died. I mean, how you doing with that? That's got to be major.
Well, you know, how are you doing with everyone dying? You know, like your mum and dad. I mean, you know, I've lost both my parents. I lost John, lost George, lost Linda. It's very tough. You want them back.
Right.
You want them back all the time, you know. But I think in the end, you do what I do, I think most people do, which is just remember the great stuff.
Right.
You know you can't get them back.
Are you sad every day? Do you wake up feeling like there's an empty hole in your heart? Especially with Linda gone.
Not every day, but, you know, through my life now, you know, if there's ever a reference or if ever I think of a story, including George,
right.
Obviously there's a sadness to it now that wasn't there before.
Is his son in touch with you at all? His son looks eerily like him. I mean, it's just like the
he's
same.
great. Danny's a lovely boy, yeah.
What is he? He's a musician.
He's a musician, yeah.
He's trying.
He is, yeah. He's really good.
Big
He did a
mistake, though, for
fantastic-
any kid of a Beatle to go into music, right?
Well, you know, but again, what are you going to do? It's like children of famous actors, children of famous anything. They're born with the gene.
Yeah.
So you either just go, no, and I can't top that, or you move into another field, or you just have to go with it, you know. And so you've had Julian, who's
Right.
got John's genes, you know, you've got Sean.
Right.
And Danny. My son James is a great musician. He plays, doing an album with him.
So
and
does he have to-
Ringo's kids, you know, are all great drummers.
What's your philosophy, kids? Does James have to go out and make a living, or do you say to him, look, I'm a wealthy man. I'm going to set you up. I'm going to give you a couple $1 million. You got a trust fund. Go ahead, live your life. Go be a musician. And if you never get a job, I don't
You
care.
know, I think what you end up doing is kind of something in the middle, because I want anyone these days, particularly my kids, obviously, or the other kids we're talking about, to have a hunger that we had.
How do they have that?
And how do you get it? Well, that's what I mean. So I think you can't get it is the answer. So you have to come in somewhere in the middle.
So if your son says to you, I want to be a musician, you support that.
Yeah.
And you don't say to him, hey, go get a regular job at a florist and, make a job.
Or
No, you know, if he
music
wanted-
studio to get, studio time and
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
You know, if he wanted to go and, be a florist, he would have done that.
Right.
But it's in his genes. Since he's 9, he's been playing guitar.
Are you depressed by the world situation right now?
Yeah, I'm not exactly happy about it, but I'm an optimist. You know, I think
Are
we've
you?
been around. Yeah, I think we've been around a little while. You've seen stuff. You've seen Vietnam. You've seen Nixon. You've seen 9/11. You've seen all this stuff, and so. I mean, we're at a not very good place at the moment, especially with the economy.
Right.
But I am an optimist. You know, I sort of think it comes around.
You excited about the new president?
I sure am.
Where are you?
I really am. I'm reading his book.
Where are you living right now? Like, are you?
England?
England.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Yeah. Oh well, totally.
You don't go out to the Hamptons anymore. You're done
I
with that
do.
scene.
In the summer, I go
Right.
out there to be photographed by the paparazzi.
Right.
And to have my privacy intruded on.
Absolutely. We'd love to see
Why
you
not?
date. It's fun. I like it. I heard Christy Brinkley, by the way, just to finish that story.
Yeah.
Was very into you and was really on the hunt for you that night. That's what I
Really?
heard from
You
my
heard
friend.
that? Well, look,
yes, and she even got dialed up and was looking for him in a lot of different places. That's what I heard.
She was stalking?
Yeah,
Paul?
not stalking, but very interested.
Well,
You should have
who
banged
can
her.
blame her?
You should do it. Give it to her one time.
Howard, you are just so bad. Honestly.
And how do you like being a father now with a young kid?
I love it.
You love it.
I really
Are you
love it.
hands-on?
Yeah, man.
What do you mean?
I
You're
mean,
walking around
okay,
with-
here you go. Let's see, a typical morning, which will be Monday morning, this Monday.
Go ahead.
I get up at 6:30. I make breakfast. I get her up. I get her dressed, and we watch a TV.
There's no
thing.
nanny?
No nanny.
What?
I take her. I drive her. We go to school. I talk to the moms. Talk to the teacher. Drop her off at school. Pick her up after school. I love it.
You're not too exhausted?
No.
At this point in your life, you've done it all.
No, I know what you mean. You know, certainly getting up at 6:30, you go, "What am I on?" But I love it. I do. I
But you
love
have to
her.
share. But you have to share custody. Isn't it hard to let go of her and send her off with her
No,
mom?
no. You know what, Howard? In truth, I don't really want to talk about that because that's
Right.
very private.
Very
all that.
private. But you
the
should talk
truth
about
is,
it with me. Go ahead.
I can tell you
Yeah.
because there's nobody listening.
No one is
right?
today.
But to all the people who might be listening in their cars, I want to send big kisses and hugs. Okay?
That's right.
But we're just saying, you hate to, miss the days with her when she's not with you.
You know, she's like I say. Let's assume like I'm trying not to talk about her.
Go ahead.
But she is edible.
Right.
She's 5 years old and she's a beautiful, beautiful girl. So I want her to have her privacy.
Right.
But in answer to your question, yeah, I'm very hands-on and I really love it. It's a thrill. There's such an education.
Do you think you're a different dad?
Yeah, I'm different now, yeah.
You're better.
Well,
the other
yeah.
kids are jealous or resentful of your young child.
No, they've got all their own kids to deal with.
They've come to peace with it. They don't feel like
I don't
this
think
kid's
they-
going to get more of the loot, the
No,
McCartney
no.
fortune.
No.
All right.
They're not worried about that.
No, that's no.
What is it, Gary? How dare you interrupt my interview?
Mr. McCartney has to go very
All
soon,
right. All
sooner
right, so
than
let
we
me get to
thought.
the-
So we're
let me
going to talk about the new record.
album. Now, I took the album home last night.
Yeah.
And I listened to this because I said, is this going to be good? And
Yeah.
it is good. And I'll tell you my two favorite tracks.
Okay.
Because I played them already, but I'll play them again. Now, I don't know if do you put out a single with a record like this?
You kind of put out like a radio play single kind of thing, yeah, but it's
What's
not like
the single?
Sing the Changes.
That's number 3, I think.
Yeah.
Let me play a little of this. But I feel the tracks that you should go with are singles. And what do I know? You know what I'm
you
saying?
might know something.
As you know, my favorite McCartney song is Blackbird of all time. You understand that?
Oh, thank you.
Well, of course. Everybody should have that as their favorite song.
No, they shouldn't. They should
What is
have
your-
Maybe I'm Amazed.
That is from Wings.
On the cusp.
On the cusp of the
Yeah, okay,
Wings
all
and
right. I like the 2 tracks,
Or Hey
Highway
Jude. There's
and
Hey Jude,
Light
too.
from Your Lighthouse. I feel you really hit the nail on the head with these tracks.
Oh,
Well,
cool.
let me hear.
Let's play them.
What's the
All right.
single?
All right, here's the single first, because I didn't play this
Yeah.
morning. Not saying this is a bad track. I like it.
Yeah. I'm into it already. Listen
want
to
to
that
dance.
guitar. I love this. How could they just make this up in a day?
Now, by the way, that's pretty impressive.
Made up in a day.
You're saying there's 13 tracks on the record, and you did each one in a day?
Yeah. And I want to hear one of them now.
Oh, okay. Voice sounds good. Good cue. You're excited about a new record.
Why not?
Look at you.
You want to go out and perform
It's like you're
this?
20 years old. Why don't you go out and perform some
Yeah,
of
you
these
want to go out
songs?
and perform this? You
What
want to
are you
be
doing?
back on stage?
I am performing it now on your show. Go.
I didn't know you danced. You sound good.
It's to heaven. Oh, yeah.
You're saying you made up the words as you went along.
Yeah. Yeah, it was...
Don't you have, doesn't that lead to regrets, though? I mean, don't you go, maybe I should put more thought
You
into
know what it's like? Improvisational theatre, improv, that I've heard about for years. You hear actors talking about it, and I always thought, I wonder what that'd be like, just making it up as you go along. And this is that.
Yeah, you don't want to tinker with it at all while you're listening.
Well, no, because once you do it, I mean, that's it. The whole idea is that you're kind of dredging up something from your subconscious. And so then you're just going, okay, now what is this? And actually, a journalist the other day from Rolling Stone was, he read me back the lyrics to this one.
Yeah.
And it sounded like a poem. I'm going, wow, because I've never heard them. I just made it up. We cut it and pasted it. The producer did, and I just go, yeah, that sounds nice. It's a good record. But
Here
the
to
lyrics
me,
are actually not bad.
Here to me is your best track on here. I mean, it was based on one album. Listen, this is good. Very good riff here. I like this. And I like your voice on this.
Highway.
Yes.
All right.
Very good.
Got too many highlights and a bite on the neck. Looking for some come around. What's that sound?
She had sex with Renee Zellweger to this song.
Come on.
Come on,
Looks like he was doing it right here.
Give it to her hard, right there. Wow.
That's good.
Howard, honestly.
Let me that's good. And the other one I really like is, and I'll play these all the way through later, but because I got limited time with you. Here's this is another one.
By the way, if my children are listening to this, don't listen to Howard.
Ever?
He can sometimes be a little vulgar. Don't grow up like this, children.
Oh, come on.
He's nice. He's lovable. But
You love him.
I do love
Let me
him,
ask you a question.
but not in
Personal
that way.
question. Did you have to go to your daughter Stella? She was very vocal against you getting married to your previous wife. Did you have to go to her and say, "Honey, you were right"?
No, we don't talk about stuff like that.
You don't with the kids?
You just get on with it. It's okay.
You got a better attitude than I do. Do you play Guitar Hero? Do you play any of these video games?
No.
You've seen any of these new movies?
I've seen them. Yeah, they're doing a Beatles one.
They are.
Yeah.
You're okay with that?
Can be quite cool. Yeah.
Yoko said okay. We'll do one.
Yeah.
I would love to
We
be at these
all
meetings.
said okay. Yeah. No, it's going to be pretty cool actually. I might learn to be a Beatle.
In the office, we were talking about how, can you believe that they're still playing Beatles songs and young people are turned on to Beatles music?
Oh, my kids love it.
Did you ever dream in your,
No, we didn't think we'd go beyond a couple of years. That was the truth, because nobody did in those days. So we just suddenly, after a couple of years, we were like, oh, we're just starting.
How about my daughter just finished, she just graduated college. She just finished a college class in the Beatles.
Yeah.
And loved it, like her favorite thing.
Wow.
Like a college class.
I know. It's amazing.
Insane.
Isn't it? Yeah. it
Paul,
really
you
is.
should let your kids grow up listening to Howard. I grew up listening to him, and look what happened.
Yeah, well, see? Children, take a look at this guy.
Paul, let me ask you
He's
something.
lovable.
Artie, this is Artie, Paul. Artie's struggling with drugs. You struggled with cocaine for a good year, right? True? When you were with the Beatles.
I didn't struggle.
I never heard that.
Yes,
I never heard drugs
yes.
with him.
Paul
struggled.
Never heard drugs with him. He got arrested.
I was a young man, and that was part of the picture at that time. But I would advocate young people not to do it.
I know
it's
that.
no good, man.
Yeah, but how did you get off cocaine? You were addicted.
Were you?
I was not addicted. No,
you were addicted. You were on it for a year.
Honestly.
Everyone knows you were addicted. And why are you lying?
You didn't know you were addicted, but
You know what? I was actually very lucky because all this stuff is, as you know, and everyone knows in the world, and kids know particularly, it's a peer group thing.
Yes.
Suddenly it appears and somebody's doing it, and then you go, oh, I don't know. And you don't have the wisdom to sort of say, no, I can stand back from this.
But you tried heroin, too.
No, not really.
Yes.
No,
What
I
do you mean,
didn't.
not really?
No, I didn't. Well, what happened was the same person I knew who had introduced me to coke. He did heroin, and he once sort of said to me, "Do you want to try it?"
Right.
And I just the fear. I just said no.
Like snorting it, right? Or not?
Yeah,
No needles.
Yeah, no,
but
no,
John and Yoko got into it. Were you?
I understand they did, but that was not when I was with them, so I don't want
That
to
was
kind of
not
say
your
anything.
thing.
That's I don't know.
Right.
No, but the good thing was that I kind of got really fed up of it. Because you can get easily fed up of it.
Yes.
Because it's a kind of.
Oh, really? Because
drug.
I wasn't making a joke. I had read that for a year you did cocaine and you felt that you were addicted to it.
No, I wasn't addicted to it. No, I sort of did it because it was like the thing everyone did, at that time. But I was very lucky because it was actually just before it broke mainstream. So for that year, I just sort of did it and then went, oh, you know what, this is a mug's game. And I stopped it. And then, like, just about everyone I knew in the world, including lawyers, bankers, businessmen,
Right.
everybody, the straight people, suddenly started being really heavy into it. So I was very lucky. I actually got out.
Good.
Right there and then. And I said to kids, because a lot of people knowing, the good thing about this is you can advise kids. What I used to say to kids, I say, look, I know it's a peer pressure thing. So what I would advise you to do is you can't kind of say, oh, no, I've never tried it. Because then, the kid, oh, you've never tried it, sucker. So I said to them, no, what you do is you say, oh, no, I've been through that. I gave it up. And they go, wow, cool.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
That is
Just bullshit them.
But
Why
do you
bullshit?
still
Bullshit.
smoke pot? Do you still smoke pot?
No.
You don't smoke weed?
I don't
You
do
still
nothing
vegan?
like
You
that.
still veganing up?
I'm vegetarian, not vegan.
Oh, why?
Why?
Yeah, why not vegan? You'll eat eggs?
Because
He likes
I like
cheese and
cheese
eggs.
My thing about it all is kind of cruelty to animals. That was the original thing.
right.
So you don't have to kill a chicken to have an egg.
Why did you?
In fact, if you leave a chicken's egg, if the cockerel hasn't got there, she will leave it too. So that's kind of doesn't hurt anyone.
A chicken really is an egg is a chicken abortion in a sense. True.
Not really.
It's not how we like to think of scrambled eggs. But anyway, Howard, listen, I'm really glad you
why
like
is
the
the
record
fi- okay, let me
Fireman,
ask you a
'cause
question about
I'm
Fireman.
pulling it back to the
Why
original.
didn't you call the record McCartney record? Why Fireman?
Because I felt like I kind of would have betrayed this whole idea of
a
the
new-
Fireman.
Right.
If you think about it, when we made Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band,
Right.
that's the Beatles hiding behind that. That was the original idea.
Right.
Was that we had a song, we said, let's pretend we're not the Beatles. Because we were getting a bit fed up of walking up to a mic. Oh, this is a John Lennon vocal. I've got to sound like him. I've got to be like... I said, well, look, let's not do that. Let's just pretend we're in another band. You are Dirk. You are Barry. You can go up to the mic and free yourself of all of that sort of baggage.
But why
And
fireman?
you can just do that.
Why the name fireman?
Fireman, I like, I work in the woods sometimes. It's a little hobby of mine. I make trails.
Walk in the woods?
I make trails in the woods with my chainsaw.
That's what you're busy with?
It's a balancing thing. So consequently, you make fires out in the woods. So I like that. My dad was also a fireman.
So you are you identify with firemen. That's that image. All right, listen.
And plus, putting on the concert for 9/11, you know, with the firemen.
Next time, if you ever come here again, I want to talk to you about coffee enemas, which Robin receives. I want to know if you're into that at all. That's right. Robin is into that. But
I
here's
may
what
never be back, Howard.
You'll come back. I'll see you again.
You don't want to ever have
Paul,
that
I'm getting the high sign,
conversation.
but I'm going to leave everyone with a song that I think is one of the best tracks on the Fireman
Let's
record.
do it.
I'm going to play it right now.
Howard, thank you for having me.
Thank
Robin,
you.
thank you
It's
for
been a
proposing
pleasure.
to me.
Do me a favor.
I love you.
I never have
I'll
enough
do it
time with you.
again.
I would like
You
to.
guys.
You see this movie, Frost Nixon? I need you to give me 18 hours.
Yeah, okay.
We'll sit down, we'll videotape.
Yeah.
And it'll be your complete life. I will
will.
go through everything.
It
will,
would
yeah.
be great.
I want. Robin suggested I do this after she
This is my
has sex
next
with
proposal.
you. Thursday night, I took out, Artie wasn't around, but I took out Robin, Fred and his wife Allison, Gary Baba Booey Delabate and his wife Mary, and Benji to dinner at a very fancy restaurant,
That's
Danielle.
beautiful.
Place I've always wanted to go to.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
we
missed
had
a wonderful meal.
I'm sure it's amazing.
We had a wonderful meal, but I have to say, Robin, Jesus. So anyway, we're having dinner.
What did I do?
I'm gonna give it to you a little
It
bit.
was a tease.
No, well, I will comment on the entire dinner, but and we had a great night. Don't let this.
Raspberry on you.
Yeah, but anyway, so we go to dinner, and
Benji,
you know,
you're not going to comment on Robin.
Well, Benji, I got plenty to say, but you're taking top billing this today.
I can't even imagine.
What did I do, Fred?
I'm going to tell you.
I'm
what you
going to
did.
guess it's about your veganism somehow.
The only thing I can think
although I
of-
told her I want. Let me just tell the story. I really wanted her to drop the veganism for the night, but she wouldn't do it. She's
even
very,
for
very
that.
into it. Anyway, we had a great time. So, you know, Robin is a wine expert.
Right.
And I said to her, listen, Robin, I'm going to give you the wine menu. Pick out a wine for us to drink. And Robin picked out a beautiful wine. They served it. It was delicious. And the waiter comes over to me, would you like to continue with this wine? I said, sure. If Robin picked it, that's what she wants. That's what we'll have.
Well, that's why I sent him over to you. I said, you ask Mr. Stern if he wants to continue.
Yeah, sure.
With this.
I mean, absolutely. It was delicious. So we're getting toward the end of the meal. The waiter comes over, and he hands everybody at the table an envelope. I open up the envelope, and it's the actual label to the bottle of wine to show you what you have. I've been to Danielle a couple of times. They never do that. I said, uh-oh. What the fuck is going on here? Why are they giving me maybe because they know this is my crew and this is important to me. Well, the bill comes. Gary was looking over my shoulder. Now, he just told me this. He didn't say anything to me that night.
Uh-oh.
Robin ordered a wine. Now, Robin, let me explain something to you. Because sometimes, I don't know where you grew up, but actually I
here
did.
we go. You know where I grew up.
When someone says to you, order a bottle of wine, listen to me. So you know this for the future. I'm all right with it. I'm fine with
I know
it.
what you're going to say.
You say to yourself, okay, what am I going to order here? I have never ordered.
Let me tell you about the wine list. Now, he didn't look at the wine list.
I've been there a million times. I know the wine list.
There were bottles of wine there that were $1,200.
All right. Were there bottles that are $100 or $200?
I was looking in the French section, so I don't know.
Okay. So listen to this. Listen to this. I get the bill.
Yeah.
It took my breath away.
I was ordering one bottle of wine. He kept them coming.
Listen. So wait. Let me finish. Let me finish because I'm going to teach you something. I know you know everything, but let me teach you one thing if I can, and this will stick with you, even if you fight me on the air about it. So I get the bill. And now I went like this. like my breath.
No, you did not.
Yeah, I went like this.
I was there.
I did. Gary saw it.
You must have had. You must have needed a burp or something.
And Beth made a comment. She even joked about that the first time they went out, Howard looks at the bill and he makes that face, but except this time he wasn't kidding.
Let me tell you, so I had to add it up. Each bottle of wine was $800.
7.
No, I guess tax or something.
How many did you have?
Well, 3 bottles. And this shithead Benji, you know, they serve him wine.
What happened?
He doesn't even drink it.
Yeah.
You know what they do with it? They give everybody wine. If you're not going to drink wine, don't ask for wine. In other words, say to the waiter, Benji, you say, I don't drink.
You got to be specific with that too, because they'll keep it coming.
That's a good point.
You don't know. First of all, your manners are ridiculous. But I'm going to tell you about Benji. Robin's in trouble, but you're in real big trouble. So anyway,
it was good wine.
Let me ask you this.
First, when you are invited to, you know, I remember a story. Tom Chiasano took a client out to a lunch or a dinner and said, order a bottle of wine.
Right.
The client ordered a $600 bottle of wine. He came back. He goes, you know, that motherfucker. If I wasn't paying for it, you think he'd ever order a $600 bottle of wine? Now, I've never ordered an $800 bottle of wine in my life.
It must have been good.
Well, I would say to you, if I was doing that, I would have ordered that wine.
You are insane.
Okay.
You're a high roller.
It's one night.
Wow.
Now,
not every night.
Let me ask you
so
something.
the wine bill alone was over $2,400.
Oh, man.
Wow.
I didn't tell them to keep bringing it.
Well, listen, I said to myself, Robin knows. I figure you know. Robin will go order a $200 bottle of wine.
You should have ordered yourself. Don't ever ask me to order.
Did I learn my lesson with you?
I will do what I would do.
Oh, my God. Wow. And I even said that to Beth. I said, Robin would have ordered that if we were out to dinner.
I would have.
I said, but
I've done it before for you.
I said, she's filing for bankruptcy next week.
Now, let me ask you something. The waiter at a place like that.
The waiter... Because the waiter comes over to me, and I should have figured it out. He said to me, do you want to continue with the wine? But they always ask you that. And I said, sure. I said, whatever Robin ordered.
But a waiter at a place like that, he knows you're a regular, this guy?
Yeah.
Have you seen him before? Do you think it's proper for him to say to you, sir, this is more...
No, it would be embarrassing.
It's embarrassing, right? So
he heard me say to Robin, order the wine.
Right.
Robin should look out for me,
wait
but she
a minute.
didn't.
So when he came over and said, should I bring that again? He came over to me. I said, you have to discuss that with Mr. Stern.
But he didn't discuss it with me. You should have said, Howard, it's $800 a bottle.
But that's interesting. I mean, but Robin did say that probably
Robin's
in
in
wanting
big
the guy to say, no, but...
I wanted him to.
I was all right with it.
That's the reason I sent him over there.
I didn't obsess on it all week, and I said to Beth, listen, Robin's a high roller.
Oh, here we go.
What are you saying, Fred?
Do you think...
I'm flabbergasted. I don't think I've ever had a $700 bottle.
No, this was $800.
$800.
Well, that must have been tax.
I knew things were a little pricey because I ordered a scotch there before you guys got there. And
Trust me, the scotch was fine.
No, but the scotch is a little pricier in that joint than they are in a lot of other places.
The whole meal without the wine would have run me about I don't know, $1,200 or something.
For that amount of people, that
actually is pretty good in Manhattan.
That's reasonable.
But the $2,400, Robin jacked it up too.
Jeez.
I'll pay you for the wine.
No.
I will.
Here's the question I have.
Look, all I can say is that
Gary, am I right?
No, here's the question I have. I know Robin said that when the guy came back, she said, you have to ask Mr. Stern. But if Mr. Stern doesn't know what the bottle costs, of course he would say keep it coming because he thinks it's reasonable.
But there's an indication there when I send him over. Look, you better take a look at this.
I was at the table and I missed the signals you two had, the indication.
I didn't have any signal.
The signal is, look, you're paying this bill. You ought to know what you're doing.
But how would he know? How would he know what the price is?
Because when the guy says that, he ought to say, well, let me look.
And as Gary points out, Robin's off on that one. When you're
Please. Like I said, I'll give you a check for $2,400.
No, I wouldn't cash it.
I will send it to you some other way then. I don't want to hear about you in this wine. It's what I would do.
Well, I have to say, I'll just say this in the interest of peace here.
How about the signal being, hey, Howard, it's $800 a bottle?
She should say, hey, Howard, it's $800 a bottle. Can I order another one?
It is for the waiter to say it, so I'm supposed to yell it across the table?
No, you whisper it to me. You see the smoke
I'm not
signal.
near you.
And by the way,
Wow.
So Gary indicates that he did not drink any wine. If he had, he said he probably would have driven it up to 4 bottles.
I didn't. Brett, I said to the guy, he gave me a little bit, and I gave mine to Mary. If I was drinking wine the way I drink, we'd have been at 4 bottles, easy.
Right. Well, thank God Benji didn't drink the rest.
Wow.
Well, you know, you two are very.
Any of that wine.
You two are very, very generous with each other. With each other, with gifts to each other, what you do for each other. So chalk it up to this was a generous thing.
She would
That
do
is
that.
not something I wouldn't do if I was paying the bill.
Yeah, that's why I like going to dinner when you pay.
Thank you. And from now on, you'll never take me out to dinner.
All right. Don't punish me.
I will take you. I will never be taken by you again.
That's what I'm looking for.
I don't want to hear it. I don't even look at the price when I take you out. I pay.
Do you think Robin's crazy now?
I think that she's got a little bit of misplaced anger on this, and what she thinks about later today. No, you'll understand that.
I'm saying that when I go to a certain place, I like to have a certain kind of time, and I do.
Let's see what
but
the
that's your
fans think.
dime.
George, let's go. You're on the air.
And it will be on my dime. That's what I'm saying from now on. I won't have to worry about it.
Now, Robin is very generous with me. But still, when you go out to dinner with a group of people, you kind of keep an eye on the price. You don't go $800 a bottle. You don't. You don't. I'm just telling you for the future.
You didn't go $800 a bottle. You just paid for dinner. I'm paying for the wine.
Yeah, I would never accept it.
I will give it to you, and you're going to take it.
You've spent thousands of dollars on me.
I'm going to give it to you, and you're going to
I'm just telling you for the future.
I'm going to give it to you, and
I won't take it.
going to take
I get taken out to restaurants in Manhattan all the time.
Right.
And people, it's just not called for. It's way above and beyond. I've been to Danielle, Oreo, all the best restaurants, and it's just rude. And you take a medium-priced bottle of wine, maybe $200-300, but $800 is just way over the top, and doesn't show very many manners.
I don't care what you say. I'm paying for the wine. I'm adding to the dinner.
And paying for the wine while someone else is buying is rude as well.
Yes, that's even more rude. Now you really
bring this
insulted
up
me.
is rude as well.
Well, we do a radio show. It was too good not to. I had to.
To bring this up is very rude.
It is.
You just don't take me out to dinner ever again, or ask me to buy a bottle of wine.
Don't be silly.
I think Robin might be catching some unnecessary shit here, but I think it's a lack of communication. I think what I would have done is maybe gone over to you and say, look, I know wine and how, maybe have a conversation.
Are you comfortable with this?
Look, we can have a great bottle. It's an $800 bottle of wine. We can enjoy one of them, and then maybe you choose another wine
said,
afterwards.
how are you comfortable with this and showing it to me?
Across the room from him.
I know,
and he puts me in this position.
I wouldn't do that across the room. I would say, look, we could experience this and then maybe go to something later.
Well, that's why I was trying to send the guy there to say, no, just tell him to pick another bottle of wine.
Just say for the future when you go out to dinner with other people, not me.
I wouldn't do that. I'm always taking everybody out anyway.
Yeah, me too. I always foot the bill. Now, Benji really is something else. So, first of all, thank you, George. Benji.
Thank you, shithead.
So Benji.
He probably takes nobody up for anything.
Well, he knows rudeness.
I say, Beth said, let's make the reservation for 7:30. I said, listen, my crew gets up early. I knew Robin was leaving the next day. You were going off to, I don't know where you were going. You were going flying for an enema. It's another thing.
Flying for an enema.
Enema.
And I wouldn't buy a $1,200 bottle of wine.
Right. So I said to Beth, let's make it for 7 o'clock because I said maybe Gary's staying in the city. I don't know what's going on.
When you live out of the city, that's tough to negotiate.
Yeah. So we make it for 7 o'clock. Robin, Fred, Gary, we're all there.
Right.
Basically 7 o'clock. Within 5 minutes of 7 o'clock. Who's not there? Benji.
And he lives in the city.
Now, Benji really. Benji knows I'm not looking for him anyway. You know what I'm saying, Robin?
Right,
I mean, he's getting in by the skin of his teeth into this group because he sits in the studio during the show, and I love Benji. Don't get me wrong; he's a good guy, but
he's been here a decade,
right?
Or longer, actually.
Quite frankly, we've discussed this. Benji's there should be in the Sal Richard category, except that Benji works in the studio with us, so therefore he's part of that dinner. So I invite him, and no Benji. A half hour. Now, everyone was hungry. We were all starting to drink. And I said to the waiter, look, I don't know where this guy is. I don't know what he's doing.
Half an hour late?
Half an hour, Artie.
Ben,
come
on, you know where
wait
you
a
work,
second.
man.
I'm not
How
even
could you
done.
do
This
that?
is just the beginning, and I'm sure Robin and Fred can fill in the holes, but and Gary as well. So I'm sitting there, and Robin knows I'm getting annoyed.
Right.
Because, you know what, I'm only good for so many hours. And when I'm drinking,
Right.
it's like, I'm
And that's the
going to
other
fall
thing.
asleep.
And the waiters are standing around, and everybody's waiting for us to do something. We're waiting for Benji.
Yeah, so we're waiting and waiting. And finally I said, listen, let's get some stuff. Let's get some appetizers and things. And when this guy shows up, and now I'm down to calling him this guy, like I don't even know him because I'm so fucking mad. I go, and I even said to Robin, I said, what could he be doing?
What's holding him up?
This is an important function. I'm his, quote unquote boss.
It is.
It's a time to be impressive. At the very least, be on time.
It's a work thing.
Yeah, and he knows I hate that he's not prompt because even on the show he pulls the same bullshit.
Right.
So maybe he got a mental problem. I don't know. So he walks in, fat as ever, sits down, sweating profusely. Now, Artie, you've seen it up close every day, but I mean sweating.
Like he ran to the dinner in a suit.
And then he sits I was thinking Robin was going to sit next to Beth, but Robin sat down next to Fred. And
I didn't
Benji,
see the chair open next to Beth.
that one was for you. There was a whole discussion about where Robin will sit. But
when Benji showed up, I was like, oh, where's he going to sit? And then I saw this, he, sat there.
And without Benji, you could easily have leaned over and showed Howard the price of the wine.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Benji.
That's Benji's fault that this all happened. So Benji sits down.
There's a deflection.
Sweating profusely. Where were you? And his answer was, Gary, what was his... Fred, do you know his...
I know his exact answer.
Go ahead, Robin.
I started to get ready at 6:15, and I miscalculated.
Yeah. Now, the guy has to throw on a suit and come here. I mean...
Yeah, who knows what getting ready is, but he didn't get ready until 6:15. Start to get ready until 6:15.
So, like a chick, he shows up late. Like, I'm on a date with this guy. Then he shows up, and... So the meal is delayed.
But 7:30 dinner?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock
7, all
dinner.
right. 6:15.
He shows up 7:30. So he orders a dinner. Now this fucking guy is so fat. I mean, how much you weigh now, Benj?
About 235.
Okay, 235. Shows up. He's not going to order an appetizer. He's not hungry, he says. Now, I said, Benji.
He's making all kinds of hubbub.
Yeah, like a whole thing. I go, Benji, look at the size of you.
Stop lying that you don't eat.
Yeah, what do you mean you don't eat? What do you mean? What are you talking about? You're not going to have an app. Do what everyone else is doing. Just fucking fit in. So he's carrying on. So
he calls attention to him.
So I told him. So he orders an appetizer. What'd you get? The tuna tartare?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember. I was more obsessed with. I don't know what I ate, but I know what this fuck ate. And he orders tuna tartare, which he barely touches. And by the way, the other time I took him to dinner was Nobu, and he wouldn't eat any fish. Okay, so
now he's ordering tuna tartare.
So now at the table he orders fish, tuna tartare, and he orders a trout or something. I don't know what he ordered. A bass, some bullshit.
It was
and
a bad choice of fish.
And then all of a sudden he goes, "I love fish. I love fish. I love it." And I'm remembering at Nobu, he didn't love fish. Now this place has meat. This place has everything. They'll serve you a fucking duck and a pig and a chicken.
They'll serve you game.
They'll serve you anything you want. They'll kill a lion for you and cook it.
I love fish.
All right. You don't love fish. You don't eat fish. At Nobu, you wouldn't eat fish. That's the greatest fish place in the country.
I ordered a fish at Nobu. I had salmon at Nobu.
Okay. All right. So he goes, "I love fish. I love fish."
No, because you were yelling at me that I wasn't eating.
Wait.
I said, this is
so
great.
we start eating dinner. Everyone's done with dinner. Benji's whole plate of fish is still completely there.
No.
So I go, "Benji, what's the matter? Don't you like it?" "I love fish. I love fish." The waiter comes over, he says, Can I clear the table? Benji goes, "No, I'm still eating mine." Now,
Wait, Howard, can I just give you a timeline on that?
Yeah.
So, Artie, you've been at dinner with Howard. You know, Howard likes to move things along. So Howard claps his hands and says, "Let's order dessert," which is the signal to let's clear the table. Benji hasn't eaten anything yet. When the waiter comes, he says, "Can I take your plate?" Benji's in the middle of the story. He goes, "No, I'm going to wait." So now Howard's dying to move it along and have dessert, and Benji's talking and not eating.
Like Benji can't read a signal.
Howard, why is
Benji
he
cannot
not eating?
read. He can't. Why is he not eating? He can't.
Howard.
He can't read the signal that everyone's exhausted.
Howard, I like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't give that much of a fuck.
Yeah. Well, you know what, though? Honestly,
it was a
Benji,
nice
if you're
social
going to
dinner.
get ahead in life, you got to read signals at a table.
No,
You're
I
there
do.
with a bunch of coworkers, and you're sitting there. You're not eating. You never eat your fish. We waited 10 more.
Eating.
We waited 10 more
I didn't
minutes.
want to order an appetizer because I didn't.
Benji, we all were done, and then you said you told the waiter to hold off on desserts for 10 minutes.
I didn't tell him to hold off.
Yeah. You said, I'm still eating. That means they're not going to order dessert. And you didn't eat the rest of your fish. You fucking sat there with it. Fucking return the fish.
You are...
Bullshit. Gary was going insane, too. And I'm not the only one. And believe me, Robin hates you. She just
I
won't
didn't
say
even
it.
know why he was there.
Oh, Benji
Right.
knows that.
I just...
It's just annoying. Gary, help me out here. Will you explain the word?
No, Ben, seriously, here's what happened. Just give me 2 seconds. Ben,
No.
give me 2 seconds, and then you can talk. Give me 2 seconds.
Funny.
Go, Gary.
Dude, you gotta learn not to give so much a fuck. Just sit down, have a nice time.
But it's his dinner.
You didn't give a fuck that you're a half hour late and
Yes,
you're
I
sweating
did.
all over the goddamn table? What's with you? What are you sweating from?
I have another. Wasn't it like 17 degrees that night?
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty chilly.
Yeah, it's hard to work up a sweat.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Benji. The world doesn't revolve around you. The dinner was for 7 o'clock.
to piss
say you
you
can't
off.
say you can't come.
I sweat to piss you off.
Why did you show up at 7:30?
First of all, I got there at 7:20.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't. Go ahead, Gary.
No, I think it was
Yeah,
7:30.
Here it is, Benji. Seriously, I know what you're saying about Howard should relax and all that stuff, but you understand, A, he's your boss, B, he invited you to dinner. So if you're going to go to that dinner, there's going to be a certain way things run. If you don't want to deal with that, you probably should just not come. But
Yeah,
once
I'll
you
never
come and
invite him to anything else.
realize it's Howard, you know how he gets. Benji, he goes like this. This is exactly how he goes. All right, let's order dessert. And that went right over your head.
Yeah, always.
And so you were telling a funny story, and they did come to
You
get
know
you.
why? Because Benji entertains no one. He doesn't care about anyone. And when someone he doesn't sit and pick up signals. I know people like Benji. They're the most annoying people. They've been so pampered in life and so babied that they don't pick up on what's going on at the table. Robin had finished. Fred had finished.
Yeah.
Everyone was sitting there. It was time for me as the host to move the evening along. The waiter was looking toward me to find out should I clear the table. And you're the only asshole who's sitting there, and you didn't even
your food
finish.
must have been cold by then.
Right.
I was enjoying it.
It was cold, Robin. I put my finger in it to touch the temperature.
Benji, you were at my house that night. That Howard, you know that there's he gets tired early. That's why we eat dinner early.
Right.
Gary, you were tired too. Everyone was.
Everyone
You
was
get up early.
tired.
Why
It
was
was.
it just
It was.
fucking
I
order
looked around the
dessert?
table. You
Because we were
all
waiting.
yawning.
Because as a courtesy, the way manners are, you wait for everybody to be finished.
I would have ordered dessert. Oh, don't get me
And
wrong.
then you would have been mad. Why
No,
you
the
turning
waiter-
in your fish before you're done?
No,
with it?
the waiter would not take our dessert order. There's etiquette at
There's
a
a
fine
protocol,
restaurant.
yeah.
All right.
You were holding up the
I
table.
thought we had
At
a
least
good
eat
time.
your fish.
I thought we had a good time.
We had a good time. Not you. We had a good time without you. When you showed up, things got horrible.
All right.
We had a good We had a good half hour before things got bad. No, we had a nice time. I enjoyed your company. I
you
love
were
being there
fine
with you.
in conversation.
I mean,
but
listening
there's a
to
few
your
things.
unbelievable sex life, which I don't believe a word
Was
of.
there more of that?
Yeah, oh.
I got to tell you, my
'Cause
wife.
I thought we got the guys' version at Nobu.
No.
He went into. Yeah,
Benji
really?
loves to talk about his sex life.
Mary turned around
It
to me.
was
She goes,
interesting.
"Is that
Real.
possible?"
Yeah, is it real?
And I go, "I think it is." And she goes, "That's really disgusting." She likes you, Ben, but she was sort of creeped out.
Benji's up to like really dangerous behavior.
was
Like
a long time
Benji's going to get killed.
Yeah, he's the female version of looking for Mr. Goodbar.
Like Benji, one story about his sex life is he goes on these, Craigslist or whatever they are, and he, some guy invites him to his hotel room to fuck some girls in front of him.
In front of him.
And he's going into strange hotels.
Right.
He's
and
going to
he
be.
doesn't know who these people are.
Yeah.
He's in a strange location and nobody knows he's there.
And when he shows up, doesn't the guy go, "I don't want to watch you fuck anybody," and the girls don't want to fuck you.
That guy must really be.
I said,
Did that
Benji,
really happen?
Yes, and I said, "Benji, aren't you worried?" And he goes, "Yeah."
But did you fuck a girl in front of a guy?
Yeah.
Wow, that.
And he said the girls were
A stranger, Artie, a stranger at a hotel.
They were models, right?
He didn't come on my chest or anything, but yeah.
Were they models?
They looked like it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were.
Yeah, he describes the scene. But meanwhile, would you go
models
to
This was
somebody?
a long time ago. I'm
No,
dating
what'd he say?
regular chicks now and dating regularly.
Oh, they must be
Wrigley?
delighted.
Well, anyway, so Gary.
And that guy, and I won't say, but he is famous. And that guy, if you want to, I would reveal.
Don't do that.
No, don't do me
What,
a
the
favor.
guy who watched you?
That night at
Quiet.
the
Total
dinner.
coincidence.
Stop.
Yeah, no,
He
I don't
doesn't know
want
who I am. He doesn't know I know him.
it. I don't want to.
Oh, I think I know who he is, actually.
No, you don't.
I think you told me.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Was it Sam Ben Ruby? No. All right. Anyway, so
No, Sam would know Benji.
Right.
Sam would throw Benji out. I got to tell you.
Benji?
I got to tell you.
Wow.
This Benji's such a character.
Right as
I love him. I don't want to be too harsh, but he was.
Actually, that guy scares me. If he knows, I would never reveal him.
But understand something, Benji.
Yeah.
You're going to go out with people in the future. Forget about me. I understand you're trying to be
You
eccentric.
think he's going to go out with people in the future?
I don't know. I said that to make him feel better. But if you do, show up on time, or when you read the signals at the table. Come on.
Or just keep up with what's going on.
Yeah.
There are no signals to be read. Everybody's doing basically the same thing. When their entree comes, they eat it.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Like that's the time to eat your entree. Save it. Don't save it for later.
I was eating.
And no, you weren't.
But you realize
never
that
finished.
hold on, seriously, and I'm not being a dick, Benji. Did you notice that everybody's plate on the table, this is true, was empty, and yours was completely full?
Well, you guys are pigs. You eat so quickly.
No, really, but see, like you notice that stuff, and you say, either like I don't want to hold 7 other people up, so I'm either going to eat quicker or I'm going to forego what's left of my meal.
When are you going to eat your dinner? I mean, what point in the night? And then we waited 10 more minutes, and you still hadn't eaten it. You never ate it.
Right, you did not touch that food from the time the waiter
you
came.
You weren't going to eat.
I honestly didn't realize that that it would be considered a faux pas for other people to order dessert while someone else is still eating.
Yeah, but it's not Denny's, it's Danielle.
Oh, all right,
Like
so
we're having a
that's
dining
cool.
experience together.
That didn't hit me until you said it.
I'm sure there's no Danielle in North Carolina.
Listen, I'm not being an asshole about it. That's the way it works. The waiter's not going to take desserts until the place is ready to go. It's not done. You could see that the guy was waiting. If you had bothered to pay attention. Well, anyway.
Write down the name of the guy who watched your fucking chick.
Yeah, I'd like to know that one myself.
Really. Don't just
you don't even. You know what? It's so boring.
For the air. Is it boring? Do you know who it is?
Yeah, it's nobody you know, and it's nobody anybody knows. He thinks the guy's famous. The guy has a high profile kind of job.
Oh.
He would know the job, not the guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Write down the guy's job.
I do have to say that that Benji's stories I was riveted.
They were
is
good stories.
Riveted.
Yeah. Benji's a lot of fun.
That's what you should do in stand-up, by the way. You should tell those stories.
I wish I could.
Don't do it.
Those stories he doesn't tell.
Some of them work without.
As the stories were going, Beth started going further and further away.
She almost crawled under Howard.
She started moving closer to me to get away from the disease that has to be crawling on Benji's body.
They shouldn't even joke about that.
Right.
I would take a test on the air.
Okay.
Did you come to New York? Did you come to New York as someone from the South? And I'm being serious. Did you come here with the goal of being part of that outer fringe Andy Warhol gang, New York City? Nook and cranny getting blown everywhere.
Yeah, the underground crowd.
Did you want to be a part of that thing?
I've kind of always been attracted to anything underground. Not just sex. Just sex. It's more illustrated when it's sex. But I like underground stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
well, it is, dude.
Gee, Artie, too bad you weren't at the dinner. You could have asked these questions.
I'm just saying, it is dangerous.
And had your dinner delayed, too.
It is. I wish, look.
Anyway, we had a great time.
I would love to have failed a piss test for an $800 bottle of wine.
Horrible.
Nah, come on.
So
I would never even bring it up unless we were on the air.
Don't invite me anymore. I feel awful.
I knew you would, but I had to do it because it was too good to bring up on the air.
That's how much you care about me.
Yeah, the show comes first.
Roberto,
you're on the air.
Can I contribute a little at least?
It's a given that Benji's a classless fat slob with pig eyes, but Howard, come on, bro. All we need to know is that I don't care what you've earned over the course of your life. Just the $83 million that you earned as a bonus. You just pick up the check and shut up about what Robin ordered or didn't order.
We're doing a radio show, sir.
Now,
I think
when would you enjoy an $800 bottle of wine with your friends?
Roberto, this is a radio show. So I bring things up. Read between the lines.
You know what? That's not true because you drew.
But I'm bringing up etiquette. I'm teaching Robin too. She needs to learn.
I know etiquette.
You don't think part of etiquette is just keeping quiet?
Roberto, if you went to dinner,
he knows my etiquette, not his.
Robin, the truth be told, I would never be mad at Robin for that because she's so generous with me. The idea that I got to pay her back a little bit would be great. So believe me, I'm not upset about it.
Hey, can I ask Robin a question.
Yes.
I got your back 100% on this, Robin, but I'm curious. You embrace this sort of vegan lifestyle, and you spend so much of your time detoxing, living a pure life. Why do you continue to consume alcohol?
Yeah,
which the
that's a
human
good question.
body
I don't
just
drink
sees as a poison?
often, but I do like a glass of wine every now and then.
You just can't get that out of your life. You can't.
I certainly could. I'm not addicted to wine. I'm not arty.
But I feel if
I'm
you're
not addicted to wine either.
you're detoxing and you're taking enemas and colonics.
I'm not.
Howard, Robin's an
I was
addict.
going to get on a detox regimen when we were leaving, so this was my farewell to food.
I agree with Roberto. I think wine and all alcohol should be cut out of your life.
Well, again, my nutritionist says wine is okay.
Well, then I think you can eat some cream in your soup.
No, I can't.
That tells me I just got to get a nutritionist that says steak's okay.
You got to get a nutritionist that says heroin's okay.
That's what I did. I looked for one until I found one who said wine was
Right.
okay.
I don't like you.
Roberto is right, though, Robin. I always thought that was interesting that you've cut out every
First
food
of all,
except
I'm
wine.
not an overindulger in anything.
Right. I didn't say
I
that you
don't
were.
overindulge in wine. Wine, again, you would like my vice to be cream and soup. I would like my vice to be wine.
But do you aspire to one day rid yourself of this need to drink wine?
I don't have a need to drink wine. I
think you can't let go of the pretension of ordering $800 bottles of wine. That's what I think you can't let go.
She is an expert. I'll tell you what, the wine people at Danielle were impressed enough to give me the label. I mean, my God.
What do they steam that off?
Yeah.
Yeah, they must have been back
wow.
there steaming.
Hey, can I have that?
You know, I when I looked at the price, I was so shocked I forgot to take my label with me. Because someone asked me, said, "Well, what was this wine you drank?" I said, I was, listen, I almost passed out at the table, so I forgot to bring the name.
You were a little woozy and left your...
Let me ask you this.
What was the name of this wine,
It
Robin?
was a Dujac wine. I'd have to look at the label, too, because they make a number of different wines.
A Dujac. You didn't say that.
please.
You underpaid. A Dujac.
I got off cheap.
Yeah. Now, what do you think the restaurant pays for that bottle of wine?
I've heard they mark it up 3 times.
300%, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
so
how they make their money.
They probably get it for $250.
Let me ask you something, Howard, about something that if you thought about with retiring. Say you didn't have the radio show and this happens. Would you just harbor resentment for Robin forever?
No, in fact,
that would fester.
It's not as funny to say this, but the fact of the matter is I was kind of glad Robin did that because Robin's very generous with me
I
and
know,
everyone
but
on the show. And in order to pay her back, no, you're not.
I'm using that as an example in your life. I mean, there seems to be a lot of things getting to know you that you get out on the air that seems almost therapeutic to you. Do you think that would be a problem for you without the radio
no problem.
show?
No.
Because you're just going to stop seeing people.
Because no one will see me again. and poor Beth will see me. Trust me. No, Rob and I will see for life. And,
right, I'm sure you
And
will.
Fred, but not Benji. I mean, once I retire, I will never see Benji again. I'm sure of that.
Benji, when's the last time you did that? You went to a weird sex situation. Be honest. Like you went to an apartment from that bullshit.
It's happening all the time.
Well, he claims he's not doing that anymore.
He is, though.
Howard, what is that all about? I mean, I'm
dating regular chicks.
No, but I mean that whole dangerous
What is it about?
What is it about?
You're looking at a guy who can't get laid. So the only way he's going to get laid is through some freaky scene.
No, I think he actually can get laid, but I mean the whole has to be almost like on a tightrope with almost like with a gun to your head.
Listen, what normal person who values their life? You know, when Artie does heroin, I go, I love Artie, and he seems like such a normal guy, but then he's risking his health and his life.
That seems more normal to me.
Well, you're
Yes.
getting high.
Seems more normal.
None of it is normal.
Well, it's more normal to me than what Benji puts himself. He goes to a room where some guy says, "Come in and fuck some girls." It sounds to me like either you're going to get knifed.
He was even in one. He explained where it could have been like one of those rape fantasy kind of things.
Right.
That's crazy because you don't know how you're getting there. You don't know if this woman is participating in this.
Well, he gets a rush out of that.
You don't know what Robin's saying is, how do you know those girls weren't given roofies?
Yeah.
And, and then they're going to accuse you of raping them.
He may not not have AIDS, but he definitely has genital warts.
Fuck you, dude. Dude, why don't you come down here and I'll come down here and we'll do a doctor's test.
Do you want me to examine your penis right now?
He's the fattest AIDS patient ever.
Why do you want to see his penis?
I don't, Robin, but I will look for genital warts.
We've all seen it, unfortunately. I mean, so you get a rush out of that more than sexual? You like the danger of it?
No.
You understand? You know I like you. You know you're putting your life at risk.
I am dating regular chicks now in a regular way. The problem is...
Do you know that there's something wrong with you? That you would go to a room where a guy just says, come over? I mean, don't you know that... Like,
in the middle of the night.
You don't have a bodyguard. You don't have a gun. You don't have nothing, man. You're walking in there and you're doing this weird thing. I mean, you don't know that's dangerous?
Of course it's dangerous.
Do you value your life? Do you like living?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
But anytime you get laid, it's like there's...
Listen, I want to get laid more than anything. Getting laid is the main focus of my life. You know what I mean? It's the primary focus of my life for many, many reasons. Being inside a woman's not enough for me. You know what I mean? I wish I could go inside of you and then come out through your mouth.
But you were
all the way up.
Right.
You were exactly right when you said, I don't get off at all on some dude being there. I'll take the opportunity.
No, that's the dude that's going to take a gun and shoot you in the head and rob you.
Or stab you.
Yeah.
Lucky for you don't have any money.
Did you ever see the movie Looking for Mr. Goodbar? You should rent it.
Yeah, it was about a hot chick who gets killed. You, on the other hand, are going to get killed and you're not even a hot chick.
Right.
Some people have that need
I
for...
worry about you. I do.
Action, but he's not a gambler.
You're not thinking.
No, he's gambling with sex.
Right.
Right.
But it's more of a sexual thing. Like at the end of the movie, the gambler with James Caan, he wins his bet and he needs more danger in his life. So he goes to like a drug den and tries to get into a knife fight with a big bouncer. Like he needs that action.
Yeah,
but it's the same as Looking for Mr. Goodbar. She finally winds up with a guy who's mental and clubs her to death.
Right. But it's sexual. It's not like a gambling
thing. But Benji's is sexual. You know, like she didn't know who she was taking home either.
See, I don't know if Benji can turn that off then. Like if
he can't turn off. I'll tell you why. Benji, this isn't about sex or Benji's lonely.
Nah, I'm not.
No, you're lonely.
I have lots of friends.
I'm lonely. I would never do that.
Listen, I love sex. And it is hard because anytime you're home, you could just go out and get laid.
Wouldn't it be safer than to go to a stranger's house? At least go to a well-known high-end prostitute where at least you could...
I know it sounds crazy, but then it doesn't feel like I don't get off on that.
See, that's the danger.
I don't feel like I'm earning it.
Oh, okay.
Benji said something to me once. I don't think he's going to care about this, but we were in... I mean, it was something that it kind of creeped me out, but it didn't. And it goes along the lines of this. Maybe you remember this. The last time we took the show to Vegas, we landed on the private jet, and it happened to be the day of rehab at the Hard Rock with all the strippers. And they got us an area, and it was me, and I was talking to this smoking hot blonde was talking to me. And she knew the show, and she was clearly, like, hitting on me, you know.
Right.
And I was sort of like, you know, drinking with her and everything. Benji said to me, he goes, isn't it like a turn on to do you think like you could just be fucking this chick in like 5 seconds up in your room? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe if I, later on or something. He goes, but isn't that fucking amazing that you could just fuck her right now? And I'm like, he was getting too into the question.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know.
God knows what was going on in his head.
Yeah, I was starting to think, like, what do you want to do?
Well, anyway, that was our dinner.
Do you remember that?
That's the creepy moment?
No, but because it was like you were I don't know if you wanted me.
I'm done with Benji.
Well, I wanted to say, what a lovely evening.
It
but
was.
It no longer is in my mind.
You know, Robin, when things went downhill? I saw after Robin ordered the wine, the wait staff was high-fiving each other.
Wow. They were doing the sucker dance.
They did the sucker dance in the background. All right.
But I thought I'd had a good time. I now realize I didn't.
You did not have a good time.
I did not have
I will always remember that night. That's the most expensive booze
you ever had.
I've ever
me
consumed.
too. I never had
the most.
Me too. The most expensive wine I ever had was maybe half that price.
Howard,
I never even had anything half that much.
Do you think, because I'm going to ask Robin this too.
Well, again, if they're marking things up
Maybe it
3
was.
times. You're drinking the wine I brought you.
Was really
is
a
more
$250.
Well, you're not
$250.
No,
You're not getting that
I'm
wine
saying
at Costco.
it was retail wine.
Right.
The wine I bought you for a present, each bottle is more expensive than the wine you drank.
By the way, did you hear Gary going off on you on the wrap-up show?
Oh, my God.
Did
What
you
is
hear that?
all about?
Did you
What
hear it?
Now what?
Oh, my God.
Hey, Howard, real quick before we end this,
I'm
do you?
now giving up wine because it causes too much trouble.
You with wine, you got to hear Gary from the wrap-up. But Dominic, what did you want to say real quick?
How do you know that Benji's really doing all this? Because
I don't.
Think about this for one moment.
I believe him.
No,
Well, everyone at that table, he was shocking some women that would never ever think of this type of behavior, would find it disgusting, and for a moment he makes himself the most important person at the table. Mary, certainly, Robin,
right.
Beth, all these women are hearing these horrible stories, and while he's telling them, everyone's looking riveted to him. I doubt he does any of this, and I'm serious.
Well, you make a point. It did make him the star of the night.
Let's verify.
But it was fun.
I allow you, if you want to put it on the air and get those people, you can do it.
I would love you to verify.
For one of the...
You really think those people are going to come on the air?
It can be verified.
Oh, God, who are they?
One of the famous woman, I feel weird about.
Wait, there's a famous woman?
Yeah, I know that one, and I don't want to go anywhere with that.
I feel
Oh,
weird
I know
because
that
it's not her, you know.
I know
it's a different one.
I know the famous woman.
But supersonic, she used to describe the sex and not describe it the way you did, Benji. So I don't know.
What do you mean? What'd she describe?
Well, the events that you think you did. You know, in your story, you're the stud.
No, but what did Supersonic say?
Well, that you were not the super stud for her. Everyone at the table.
When did you hear her say that?
First of all, how could that be the main
Dominic,
topic?
stop a second. When did you hear her say that?
Well, she's discussed it on the air once.
And what did she say?
That it wasn't what you were saying.
That's not what she
You were
said at
sleeping
all.
with her every
Do you guys
night.
remember what she said?
All right, can I get off Benji now?
Yeah, she said
Dominic,
she was
thank
into
you. I saw you on Larry King. I got a tape of it, and gained some weight.
I have to now
He's now
gain
too
weight.
skinny?
Robin, he's become so thin. You know what a prune looks like? He looks like someone stuck a pin in him.
Oh,
You
no.
think I look
He's
too
deflated?
thin now, really?
Yeah, you look better heavier, maybe. I don't. You don't. But your health is probably better, so I'm happy for you.
All right, goodbye.
All right, Dominic. There he is. Anyway,
Howard,
so
do you think you
Gary-
could tell the difference between an $800 bottle of wine and a $200 bottle of wine?
You know, I'm not that sophisticated, but the wine was very good.
Robin,
that's all
could
I
you?
know.
800 and 200, you think?
Not a good $200 bottle of wine.
Listen,
I'm
I
not
told
that
you.
good.
I told you. This is a real quick story. I've said it on the air before. They're a very famous couple who are authors, and they write only about wine. They are wine experts.
Not the ones Benji fucked.
No, these are considered two of the top people. I remember I bought their book. Like Robin, I tried to learn something about wine. I learned less than she did. But anyway, I'm reading the book, and the guy starts off the book by saying that him and his wife were searching for a great bottle of wine. They were in wine country. They go to this place. They found a bottle of wine, and they didn't make a lot of money. And they said, this is the most expensive bottle of wine. They had to buy it. They had to try it. They're, after all, wine experts. It's part of their job. It's almost a tax write-off for them. And they bought the bottle of wine. They said, we'll save it for a special occasion. Well, they waited like a year. Special occasion shows up. They drink it. They said it was the best bottle of wine they had ever experienced in their life.
Wow.
What they didn't realize was they opened the wrong bottle. And it was, Robin, I told you this story.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. It was
I never heard this.
The wine was a $10 bottle of table wine from, I can't now remember the name. I've told this story once on the air, and I'll look up the name. I went out and bought the $10 bottle of wine because they said, we were fooled. We are wine experts. We spent our lives on this. And to show you how sometimes this can all be bullshit,
yeah,
we thought this $10 bottle of wine was the best wine we'd ever had. We have to be honest about it.
Nothing is bullshit.
Right.
It's all, who knows what the value of any bottle of wine is?
Right.
It's what people can get for it based on their marketing and distribution and, the value of their name.
Anyway, so Gary gave it to you on the wrap-up show. This is another wine thing that's gotten you in trouble.
Jeez.
Here's Robin getting blasted. I mean, wow.
Why do I even bother to try?
All right, here you go. This is really Robin.
Just because we both got you wine for your birthday? Is this
Listen
what's
to what
causing
Gary
the
says. And by the way, I had heard this rap off there. He'd come to me about this.
Really?
And I didn't know he was going to go on the air with it.
I don't know what's going on around here.
I was really angry in the office this morning. And this is totally real. I bought Howard a birthday present, and I brought it on Monday, the day of his birthday, and I put it in my office, and I just happened to mention to Howard when I was there earlier, hey, I just want to let you know, I got your birthday present. I'll just have Tracy get it over to your house. And I said, I explained what the wine was. It took all of 20 seconds. He said thank you, and it was great. Robin announced that she was bringing him wine. So we did that whole rap on the air. So we know that Robin's bringing him wine, or that's what the present is going to be. Ronnie walks in this morning like he was her cabin boy. Like Robin walked in a full-length leather coat with mink or some chinchilla or something around the edges, and Ronnie was carrying these 2 big boxes. Robin puts them down on Howard's console right before the show. So there they are. So now Howard knows he's got the wine. Now Robin insists that he opens it up on the air. We know it's wine. I think it's just slowing down the show. And I don't understand what the big show of the gift was about.
And I thought, she kept saying, go inside. There's like a big payoff.
Yeah, the payoff is there's a note that says, these bottles were handpicked by Robin, which they weren't. And, it's wine. It's a wonderful gift, but I don't know what all the fanfare was about.
So you took it on the chin twice now about wine.
About wine. I think I'm giving it up because it just causes me trouble.
You have to go to a new drink. No more wine for you. So there you go. You want to answer Gary for any reason why?
If he feels that way, I'm sorry.
Good for you taking the high road.
Wanted you to open the wine and read the note. That's all.
Well, he took great offense. Wolf? I don't understand. It slowed the whole show down.
I could have said, Howard, I want you to open my wine.
Right.
And the big payoff was, this is the wine that you said you loved that you couldn't find, and I somehow found it for you. And I could have, but I don't know why we would do that on the air.
In other words, you're saying you can't understand why Robin had me open it on the air. We knew it was wine.
Wait, we knew it was wine, and we knew she handpicked it. Okay.
Well, no, you were claiming that it didn't handpick.
Well, you probably had some help, but okay, but fine. Say I'm off on that. That's a minor detail. Why did Howard have to open wine on the air that we knew was wine?
I just wanted you to know it wasn't a last-minute gift. I had done that a while ago.
Ah, right.
Right what?
I don't know. I had enough with wine.
You guys just love to argue about nothing.
I don't want to hear about Benji anymore. I want to hear about wine. I'm done with wine. I love wine, but thank you, everyone. I had a great night with all.
Don't thank me.
Except for Robin.
God, I hate you now.
Robin.
Oh, God, yes.
How are you doing about this whole wine thing?
This is not a good day for me. I don't want to talk about it.
Ben, so how'd the dinner go the other night with Howard and everyone?
I thought it was fun. I thought I had a good time. I thought everyone had a great time, but apparently it wasn't as great as I thought it was.
And what was it with eating so slowly?
I use food as a drug, so if I'm out at a social occasion and I'm eating, I enjoy the social occasion. It's when I'm alone or in a confined situation that I'm pigging out. So I'm not the pig I am on air or at home that I am out in a social restaurant.
How was the wine? Did you even try it?
I had a sip and it was great.
The wine's not your thing?
No, it was, this is too convoluted of a thing to really get into. I mean, they poured me wine. I was going to have it towards the end, but someone said, oh, you're not drinking, let me just have the glass. So I let them have it.
So you had a good time at dinner?
Yes, I thought so. I thought it was great.
Do you feel bad about all this, the way Howard took it?
Well, I guess it would have been kind of neat experience if he came on and said, the best guest in the world is Benji. I've never had such a great dinner in my life. But, that didn't happen. It's not that big of a deal, man.
Because I have a book out, I have an EP out, I'm talking to Howard Stern about it, and I'm really excited. I've heard a lot of things that Howard has said about me, and I'm grateful. So I'm excited to meet him and be able to talk to him, and I think it's going to be awesome. I'm going to have a lot of fun.
So what do you think Howard's going to want to talk about today? He's given you a lot of props in the past.
Yeah, it's great. I'm incredibly grateful. So I don't know. I'm a little nervous because he is Howard Stern. He is unpredictable, but it's going to be fun.
Sanjaya, if you remember Sanjaya, he was on American Idol. At the time we got behind him to vote for Sanjaya.
Yeah, I think it was 2 seasons ago.
2 seasons ago. Has it been 2 seasons already?
It's 2 seasons since Sanjaya.
I always judge the passage of time. Oh, there's Sanjaya. How you doing, Sanjaya? Good to see you. Sanjaya was a contestant on American Idol. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
We worked hard to get you to be the American Idol, and we almost got you in.
You did plenty. You did more than your share.
Oh, he didn't win?
No.
He didn't win.
No. I thought he won.
I think the fix was in at a certain point.
Were you like was you second?
No.
You were about 4th.
7th.
You were 7th.
7th.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Got you almost all the way through.
That's right.
How old are you
now? How many finalists
I'm
are
19.
there?
You're 19?
There's 10 that go on tour.
Well, but what is the entire number of finalists for the TV series? Isn't it 25?
Yeah, 24.
24, okay.
You know, here's the thing. When you were on American Idol, everyone was goofing on you that you couldn't sing. And the idea was, hey, let's put Sanjay through. But you passed the audition.
Yeah.
And what did you sing at your audition?
Signed, Sealed, Delivered.
Signed, Sealed, Delivered. They liked you.
Mm-hmm.
So it means you had an ability to sing.
Well, yeah.
And then somewhere along the line, everyone turned on you, right?
Yeah.
The judges turned on you. They turned you into a bit of a joke.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. You seemed like you took it, but you had to be in great pain over this when Simon and all of them were like almost laughing in your face.
But basically, Simon was saying you didn't belong there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's to a certain extent it was a little painful because I'm an artist. I'm trying to go out there and do my craft and then get like beat down for it. But on the other side, it's like these people are there. Simon in particular is there to be rough on you, to be just like you're here to be outrageous. It's
but you have a good attitude about it. I don't know that I would have. I would have punched him.
A lot of times, especially with the young guys or girls, you think, is it really okay to be beating up on somebody who's 17, 18, 16, being that hard on them in their formative years?
Well, isn't it true on American Idol, and you say this in your new book, that they give you a counselor after you're voted off American Idol, almost like when a guy gets out of war and they need when you get voted off of American Idol, it's a great deflation to your ego. In other words, here you've been in this America's most popular show. They're afraid some kids might hurt themselves, right?
Yeah, well, there's people that have hurt themselves just not getting through the first audition.
That's true. They take it that hard.
Yeah.
Did you go through a period of time like, oh my God, what am I going to do now?
No, because at that point I was on tour. I had gotten to the top 7, so I was like,
something
totally
was going
content.
to happen
I was
in your life anyway.
Jennifer Hudson was number 7, so obviously that didn't affect her.
What happened when you went on tour? You choose a couple of songs, you go out there, you sing a few songs every night, and they pay you well or no?
Well, they pay you for each show, and we do.
When you say you get paid for each show, what kind of money do you get for each show?
Well, I have kind of a warped sense of because my first job was American Idol. Like my first paying job was like the tour.
Where did you work before that? How did you make money before that?
I was in school.
Yeah, he was a kid.
You were high school, right?
I was a sophomore in high school. So.
Go ahead. Yeah, so you never had a job. So what kind of money did they pay you?
It was pretty. I was able to right afterwards go to New Zealand and like move to LA and get my sister a Prius, and so like I was really comfortable. And then I realized after a while that you have to get more money in order to maintain it. So,
did you spend all of your American Idol money? Do you think you were a little unwise that way?
Most definitely.
Because you shouldn't go out and buy your sister a car. You should probably just bank some of the money in case there are lean times, right?
Well, yeah, I banked some of it, but I was definitely literally my first paycheck before that was like working for family, $2,000, and that was like, wow.
Right.
And then so I go on the tour and I'm like making legitimate money, and
Do you have no one in your life who would sit you down and say, hey, son, listen, don't spend all this money. Be smart about it. It's not going to last forever.
So you're saying a parent would have done that because you said son.
Right.
Yeah, I had people telling me that, but I mean...
You didn't listen.
I didn't listen.
You got the money. You were old enough that they handed you the money.
Well, yeah, I was at the end of the tour. I turned like a week before the end of the tour. I turned 18. So,
But it hasn't been easy for you. Your mom went to jail, right? I was reading. Now, is that in your book that your mom went to jail?
I might have briefly mentioned it, but
She went to jail for putting you on American Idol?
Yeah. Can you believe this?
Actually, I fought her to go on American Idol. She didn't. She wanted me to wait a year.
Did you? Why'd your mom go to jail? What was she doing?
It was overblown marijuana operation that she had for medical uses. She was growing for medical uses.
All right.
Where did she live?
In Seattle.
So she didn't have a marijuana operation. She had an operation that caused her to use marijuana.
No, he's saying she grew marijuana for medical purposes.
Oh.
Yeah.
But in Seattle, is that legal? It's not legal.
Well, it's there's certain it's a gray area for medical uses. So it's.
Wait, so what are you, an Indian guy or what?
My dad's from India.
And where's your mom from?
My mom's dad's family is from Italy, and then her mom is English.
So she's like a white type of broad, and then your dad was an Indian, so you guys came up with kind of a mixture over there. Now, I got to say, how's that sister of yours? I found her quite attractive.
Thank you. She's doing good. She's actually, she wanted to call in, but I don't know if she's...
Why should she hog your airtime? You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's listening in her Prius.
Yeah. I hope she sold that at Prius and gave you back the money.
Well, I'm living in New York, so I'm not driving, but when I go back to Seattle, I get to drive it because it's technically my car.
She's quite attractive. Does she have a boyfriend?
Yes, she does.
She does.
Yeah.
And what's she doing with herself?
She's in Seattle right now, but she's writing music. She's working.
Is she sexually active?
I'm sure. I don't.
How old is she?
You think she's gotten it?
Huh?
You think she's gotten it?
Gotten what? Sex?
Yeah, the ween.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
How old is she?
She's 21.
She living with this guy?
Yeah.
You kidding me?
Yeah.
And they're celibate, Howard.
Yeah, they're saving themselves for marriage.
So he's doing her. You think that's her first?
No.
She's been around the block, that chick, huh?
Not around the block, but she's had previous relationships.
Now, you mentioned in your book, now I got to be honest with you, I thought you were gay.
Okay, a lot of people have.
I think you're a gay American, and I still think it. Because,
really?
Well, you're very effeminate. You know what I mean? You're a good-looking guy.
Thank you.
And you have a very slight build. And I say to myself,
You're going to make him gay. And he's not.
well, no, I assumed you were gay. You claim in the book you're straight.
Let me say something, Howard, because I, like you and many others, thought that too, watching him on the show. But when he walked in here, I did not get a gay vibe.
Yeah, I'm not getting a gay vibe. But then again, I'm the last one to know. I have no gaydar whatsoever. I'm so masculine in the traditional sense.
You didn't know I was on heroin.
I didn't know he was on heroin, and he's been on it for years.
He's sitting right next to you.
Would you do me a favor to prove that you're straight? Will you fuck Robin right now?
Oh, stop it.
Would you mind?
It's not necessary.
Sanjaya, would you mind giving her sex right now? She needs it badly. She had a trauma-filled weekend with Matt.
I'm sorry.
You can't do it?
I could do it. Unfortunately, I have a girlfriend. So
it's okay.
I get in trouble.
Robin, take off your clothes and let's start it in right now.
He could give me a massage.
Just don't get in a relationship with her. It costs $800 for a bottle of wine.
You're not kidding. She's expensive.
Oh.
No, so when did you bang your first broad?
When I was 16.
16?
Mm-hmm.
See this? You see, I jumped to conclusions about
So
you.
you're watching him on the show thinking he's never had a girl. And he did.
16, you banged your first chick. You're a good-looking dude. I bet you can get chicks easily, huh?
I could, but like I said, I've been in a relationship for a year now. So
look at you banging chicks. The hell do I know? You really never kissed a guy? Never took it in the ass? Nothing. I bet you guys proposition you.
Oh yeah, all the time.
All the time. I can see that. Fred wants to talk to you about maybe sleeping with you. I don't know. He loves it. He goes both ways.
Nice.
But no kidding.
Color me disappointed.
Yeah. Good for you. Yeah, I don't get a gay vibe looking at you now.
Well, good. I mean,
nothing wrong with being gay.
No,
nothing wrong with being gay at all.
Yeah, right. I got no problem with it. I'm just saying that's what I figured for sure. So what, like, don't you think people who go down and audition for American Idol are a little bit wacky in the sense that I mean, it is a wacky thing, right? To do this. What did you do? You woke up one morning and said, I'm going to go down to American Idol, or did you plot this thing out?
I had friends that were plotting it out, and like we didn't know it was coming to Seattle, so I had a group of friends that was gonna drive down to California, and they're like, "Oh, Sanjay, come with us. We'll go and audition." I'm like, I don't want to do that. Like,
and your sister was in on this too.
Well, she didn't.
Around, did they not think they could actually sing? They were just like, hey, we'll make the show, we'll be goofy or something?
It was my choir, so like my school choir, so they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna get on, we'll all get on together.
You were in the choir in school?
Oh yeah.
And you're not gay?
Nope. Choir chicks are hot.
No, I don't.
On the last show, so when we were doing this whole thing, when you were on American Idol, and we were like, hey, vote for Sanjaya. You had said, you kind of said, look, I don't know Howard Stern, I don't know anything about him. And I don't care about that, and that's not the way I'm going to win American Idol. But do you now think that maybe we did help contribute to your long run?
I know for a fact that a majority of the people that come up to me on the streets are people that say, "Oh, I'm a huge fan of Howard Stern. I'm a fan of you." Blah blah. And so
I voted for you many times.
We were behind you, and I never have voted in American Idol. I used to vote every week.
That's right.
I never voted for you.
Now, you were treated disrespectfully, and then let me get your feelings on this. You, on the last show, you did a duet with Steve Perry of Aerosmith, who is a great, great guy.
Yeah.
That's Joe Perry. Joe Perry, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah.
Steve Perry is not a great guy. He's from Journey. I'm talking about Joe Perry. But you originally requested to do your duet with Ozzy Osbourne, and he refused to do it with you. Is that true?
Well, it was kind of like they were trying to set up a duet with Ozzy Osbourne. I don't know the logistics of it all.
But he said, no, I don't want to be with Sanjay.
But wait a minute, I don't understand what happened. So you decide who you want, or do you know that there's a list of people who are going to be on the show?
I didn't know that I was going to sing with Joe Perry until the rehearsal. And I went out on stage, and like first I saw him rehearsing with other people, and then I went out on stage and realized
he's with you.
Oh wow!
Wow.
So and then but after the show, I did like the press tour or whatever. I did Jay Leno, and Ozzy Osbourne was on it with me. So
it was no big deal.
Yeah.
So when you go on American Idol and all this fame hits. And
everybody in the country practically knows your name.
Yeah, I mean, was it a good experience, or was it a bad experience because you started to become, hey, vote for the worst, vote for Sanjaya, this and that? Does it become like a goof, and you feel like, hey, everyone's goofing on me?
No, I mean, it's definitely mixed feelings while it's happening, but overall, it's obviously a good thing. I've been working in myself to be a musician my entire life. I hadn't actually worked as a musician, but I've been like.
You making money now still?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Give me what's going on. You got a book out.
Yeah.
Sanjaya, by the way, has a brand new book, Dancing to the Music in My Head, Memoirs of the People's Idols, in stores today. And you have a record album out.
I have an EP.
EP? What the hell is that?
What does that mean?
5 songs.
5 songs.
Yeah.
And where do I get that?
Amazon.com.
Oh, so you're selling it on there. Yep. And what is it? Dance music? What kind of music is it?
You can dance to it. It definitely has like really good beats. It's world influence, very much so. So a lot of the beats are like tablas or djembes or something like that. And then
are we going to listen to a little?
Did you write the music? Yeah. Did you write the music?
I wrote some of it. I had co-writers as well. My sister helped me write. A couple family members helped me write. So it's really been.
How far would you go to be famous? Would you appear nude in a magazine?
I've been asked this question, and it's a dangerous answer because it totally depends on. I would if it was a really classy magazine. I wouldn't do like Playgirl.
You would show your penis and balls?
Depending on
Let's
how
say it was a classy magazine like Time Magazine.
Time Magazine isn't doing
They
that.
don't do nude,
No.
Robin?
National Geographic.
No, I'm saying, let's say it was an artistic endeavor.
Yeah.
You would show your penis and balls in a magazine?
In the future, done right, yes. I'm not very modest.
You're open to that.
I have a feeling you are very large in the pants if you would do that. Am I correct? You got a big hose? Be honest.
I haven't really seen anything else to compare it to. So.
Bullshit. You've seen guys in high school and stuff.
I did PE 1 year, and I didn't have to change in front of anyone.
You've never seen a guy naked?
Not accidentally at a party, but I wasn't paying attention.
How big was his penis? Was it bigger than yours?
His nickname was Frankie Footlong, and it wasn't an exaggeration. So
he was very big.
Yeah. So it's.
What are you hanging with him for?
Do you? So in other words, if you're willing to take your clothes off in a magazine, you would have to be large. No man who is small would be in a magazine if he wasn't. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right. Have you ever measured your penis or balls?
What kind of an?
Well, this is an interesting interview.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I know a lot of guys that have. It's not.
You never measured yours?
In the past, I have.
You have?
Not recently.
Were you more than 6 inches or below 6 inches?
I haven't measured myself in quite a long time.
All right. When you did measure yourself,
how old?
I'll tell you my measurement. I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you my measurement if you tell me yours.
His 13-year-old measurement.
I bet you beat me at 13.
At 13, I was under 6 inches.
Fully erect?
Yes.
Okay. Well, fully erect. Now, I was an adult man. I was 6 inches. Exactly. Right, Robin? Wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. I think you approached 6.
I was 45 when I was measured.
When did your cock stop growing?
My cock stopped growing when I was very young.
I was going to say, like, when is that?
I'm only 6 inches.
Because I'm hoping it's 50 or something.
And I'm 6'5". I should be 8 inches because it would look much better.
Hey, that would be proportional.
It doesn't look that good when I'm nude, I'll be honest.
You're not going to be posing in a magazine?
Oh, no.
Is that what you're saying?
No way. Not with my big belly and widespread ass, and there's no way. You know what I'm saying? So you say, so then when you went out on this tour, American Idol tour, a lot of girls hit on you and stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
And you didn't take advantage of it?
No, because
you didn't do the groupie thing.
I have time for group. I mean, it's not. I don't know. I wasn't really.
See, that makes me suspicious that you could be a little bit gay.
No, because I don't. I don't know. I don't have to just get all the chicks that.
You ever bang an older broad? I'm talking about like a 30-year-old.
No.
Nothing.
No, the oldest I've done is. 19 when I was 18.
19.
You ever fuck like a great grandma, like 55 or something?
Yeah.
What is that life like? Are you guys all living in one place, closed away from the world, unaware of what's going on around you?
Yeah, pretty much. We're pretty much just like in a bubble.
Mm-hmm.
And like every once in a while you can go on blogs and stuff and see. I didn't because it wasn't like just psychs you out. But
which one of those assholes wasn't nice to you on the tour who wouldn't talk to you and stuff?
Yeah, was that going on?
Yeah, there was somebody. I know you mentioned this in your book. One of them. I forget which. Who else was on your season? But you said when you were out doing the tour, so to speak, that here. Wait, I'll try and find it in my notes. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I don't know. I mean, it was. Really, like, it was very much like high school in that, like...
There were cliques?
There was cliques, kind of, but then they'd switch around.
Who was in your clique? Were there some people who were nice to you?
Well, there was, I mean, me and Jordan were both underage, and then the next oldest one was 23.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Here, this is what you say.
What did I say?
Blake Lewis called Sanjaya. Blake Lewis was the beatbox guy, human beatbox guy. A disrespectful little kid who was disrespectful of people's boundaries and didn't have a father figure in his life.
Shithead.
Lewis went on to say, why is this little kid that's just annoying on the show? I don't think he should have been on the show at all. It's just bad for television, terrible, terrible television. Did he say that about you?
He said that on a radio interview, yeah.
Yeah, now, in a radio interview. Yeah. Now, how do you deal with a guy like that after he says something to you? Do you walk up to him and confront him?
No, because it's not, I mean, on tour we were pleasant, like, it wasn't any kind of like.
But he dissed you. Why do you take that?
He dissed me, but it's not. I mean, it's his own deal. I'm not like I respect him. He's an incredible beatboxer, and he's a great performer. So it's not like he's got his like.
No one's questioning his beatbox ability.
You're very evolved, or
or wimpy. I'm not sure which here. But you're very involved to say, hey, that's his opinion, and I don't care.
I could beat up everyone who had a bad opinion about me, but it's not. I mean, there's more important things to fight about.
You, all right. Well, he's more involved than I am. I would have gone up to this character, and I would have said, hey, listen, I'm going to kick your ass.
Fat beatbox lip.
Yeah, and then he would have beaten me up. Let's go to Gay Ramon, who wants to say hi to Sanjaya. Sanjaya, I will play some of your music. I have one of your songs here. The book is called Dancing to the Music in My Head, Memoirs of the People's Idol. It's in stores today. And you had some help writing this, I assume? You have a guy who works with you? Sanjaya's album, Dancing to the Music in My Head, is available at Amazon.com. Gay Ramon, go ahead.
Hey, Sanjaya, how old are you right now?
I'm 19.
19. Hey, listen, I got a question for you. Have you ever had your sweet pink butthole eaten out?
Oh,
nope.
God.
Nice.
No, can I be the first? Oh, my God, you'll love it, puppy.
Well, Gay Ramon, I know Sanjaya. You must get a lot of this, huh, Sanjaya, from gay guys. You know who's into Sanjaya and even went to his concert? Was High Pitch Mike, who just came out of the closet.
Yeah.
The guy who said he wasn't gay.
He said he wasn't gay, but we all knew differently. Well, Artie did. Sorry, Gay Ramon. He says he's not swinging that way.
But he is gay, by the way.
He is? How do you know?
How do you know?
He is. I can tell how I'm gay. My gaydar goes far, far away, and I can tell he's gay.
All right.
Sanjaya, what about that? Any truth to the fact that perhaps,
Have you thought about a guy at all?
that maybe you're closeted right now, it's too hard to come out, that maybe in the future you might be coming out?
I mean...
Is it a family issue thing? Your family
No,
wouldn't
my
accept
family
it?
would be fine with it. I'm just not... penises are weird. Like, I'm not...
Sounds like the right answer to me.
Yeah, no, don't let your... I'm sure your parents have done things they're ashamed of. Don't worry about it.
No, I'm not at all. I mean, my family's totally supportive. If I came out, they'd be fine. I'm just not. Like,
Did you bring your mom with you on tour?
I brought my sister. My mom was on the show with me.
Okay, your sister came out with you. Is she jealous of you?
I don't think so. I mean,
Didn't
I'm
you
sure
both
there's...
try out for the show?
Yeah, we did. I'm sure there's some kind of, like, I don't know. She's older. I think that she didn't get enough, like, showtime. I think not enough.
I wanted her to get more showtime. I should have had a movement to vote for her. I like her very, very much.
Thank you.
So let's take a couple of more calls. Irish John, you're on the air. Go ahead. You're on with Sanjaya. He was a finalist. He got to number 7 in American Idol 2 seasons ago. Go ahead, Irish John. Oh, that's not Irish John. Oh, it's Eric the Midget.
You picked up the wrong line.
All right. Well, Eric the Midget, go ahead. Eric
Are
the
you
Midget.
aware of Eric the Midget?
I've not enough to know.
He's one of the biggest Idol fans there is.
He even does his own Idol radio show, which is probably the worst radio show in the history of radio.
Little shithead lives in California.
Right. Eric, go ahead. Your question for Sanjaya.
Yeah, and Artie, you're the world's biggest shithead. Shut up.
You're on with Sanjaya, your dream.
Go ahead, Eric.
Although, Eric, I got to be honest, you used to trash Sanjaya on your
Yeah,
show.
he hated our movement.
Right. You were against the movement.
Right, but I didn't have the show back then.
I see.
Show I started during last season.
What does
All
that
right.
got to do with anything? Who
cares?
Well, because Howard just said I trashed Sanjaya on my show, which the show didn't exist.
Oh, you trashed him on this show.
Oh, this show, yes.
Yeah, where people could hear it.
Right.
Well, I guarantee this week there will not be any technical problems on our JFSC.
This is about Sanjaya, not you.
Did you have a question for Sanjaya?
There is Eric right there, Sanjaya. You can see him up on the screens, yes. Go ahead. Do you have a question?
Not really.
Oh, all right. Think about it.
Goodbye.
This is Sanjaya's time to...
Gives a fuck.
So, when your mom goes to jail, where is your dad?
Well, they were divorced. I was actually living with my aunt.
And then you drop out of high school?
I got my GED to do American Idol because my choice was either be enrolled in a high school and get tutored 3 hours every day, or get my GED and just do this. So I figured do the music thing.
Well, that's not so easy when your mom goes to jail like that. And you're living on your own almost, huh?
I didn't know that it happened until after it was over because, like I said, I was living with my aunt. So.
All right. Let's go to Jeff the Drunk. Jeff the Drunk wants to say hi to Sanjaya. Yes, Jeff the Drunk for Sanjaya.
Hello, Sanjaya.
Hi.
I voted 5,000 times for you.
5,000.
He did, actually.
5,000.
Yeah, he was drunk and he did what he had to do.
And I listened to my boss.
Right.
Later.
All right, thank you. And we'll take one more call for Sanjaya. Let's go to Rick. Rick, you're on the air.
Hey, Sanjaya. I think girls of Indian descent are really beautiful, but I can't stand tons of pubic hair down there. So I just wanted to know, culturally, are girls allowed to shave down there? Indian girls allowed to shave down there?
He's only half Indian.
Do
Indian girls shave down there? Why wouldn't they be able? What do you mean, a religious thing?
Yeah, is that a culturally religious thing?
I don't think that they have anything against shaving down there that I know of.
All right, let's go to... That's the silliest question
These
I've
are
heard.
the craziest questions.
All right, let's go to Mark. Mark, go ahead.
Hey, now.
Hey, now. You've never seen your sister naked, I hope, have you?
No.
You never have?
Like when we were like tiny in the bath, but not
That's it?
anything like...
Too bad. I'd like to ask you some questions about that, but since you don't have any expertise in that area, I'll...
My bad.
Yeah.
Ask all you want about Frankie Footlong.
All right, go ahead, Mark.
Peace and love, peace and love.
Peace and love.
There's no way Sanjaya is straight. There's no way at all.
Why do you say that?
Artie's got to throw something at him to get him out of the closet.
No, yeah, well, I only do that to staff members.
Sanjaya, what's your gay problem?
What, Artie, you getting any gaydar going off? I mean, you're the expert on this.
I'm the expert?
Yeah.
No, I listen.
You knew High Pitch Mike.
Yeah, but I knew High Pitch Mike went to the Madonna concert.
I can't believe High Pitch Mike isn't even here today.
Where is he?
He almost attacked Sanjay. He ran up to take a picture with him.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
And he's a big fan. Where are you, Mike? Get in here.
Right.
Mike's going to snip the couch when Sanjaya leaves.
Do you think American Idol's seen its best day, Sanjay? Do you think it's over?
I don't know. It's hard to say because
Do you watch the show?
I do now more than I did before. Like I watched it every once in a while. Like I voted for Kelly Clarkson once because I saw her once and was like, wow, she's actually really incredible. But I was never really like every day all in it. And now I pay attention because I think it's important to see it, and it's fun to kind of watch it from a different perspective. But
you performed at a... all right. Did you perform at a bar mitzvah?
A bat mitzvah, yeah.
Bat mitzvah. Yeah. Now, how much dough can you get doing that? Can you make a lot of money being a bat mitzvah?
I mean, it depends on the father, really.
Right.
It depends on...
So what do? You show up, you do a couple of tunes, and you shake the kids' hands?
Yeah.
And you get a couple of bucks?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was beautiful. It was at a castle. It was,
well, a little princess.
A very good little Jewish girl.
Right.
It was a white castle.
All right, let me hear what you're up to musically here. What is this song I'm going to listen to? Let's see here. We have, where do we have the clip, guys? Oh, here we go. Sanjaya. This is called, I don't know the name of this song. A Quintessential Lullaby. Is that it? Okay. Here we go. Let me hear a little bit.